What's going on, Fortnite viewers? I'm Misin, and in this video, I'll be dropping Seaport City 100 times to try and improve my skill in Chapter 6. Ever since the start of the season, I've always wanted to 100 drop Seaport City, because it's a bustling POI and very enticing to drop. And Seaport City reminds me of Mega City, which I've always wanted a 100 drop ever since I started doing this, so hopefully that city comes back. Another reason why is because Seaport City is generally a hop drop most of the time, so a lot of people are going to come here, which makes your off spawn like surviving skills get way better. And I'll tell you, this video was a long time making. Took about a month, I'd say, to record all of this. But I'm pretty sure you're just dying to see me play Fortnite, so let's just get in to game number 1. Game 1, the most important one in my opinion. While looting, there was a guy in my house. This doesn't really go anywhere. He kind of just sits up there, like how I'm sitting here. Hey look, a bot kill, and the only bot kill I will be showing for the entire 100 drops. I mean, who wants to see bot kills, right? This guy just kept cranking, generally just kept cranking, and cranking, and cranking, and that's all this guy did. Literally, I'm not kidding. It was close, but I eventually got him. Thank you, El Tito Boyles 7-3 for being my first real kill of the 100 drop series. I was left severely wounded, so I had to heal in a bus. Eventually, a Miku started coming at me. She was pretty scary, not gonna lie, but no match against my railgun. Our fighting led into circle. She's getting pressured here, and I'm trying to kill her, so, you know, I can advance in the game. I came over near this ledge, and I don't know what I was thinking trying to kinetic blade her. It was pretty close the entire time. We were both pretty low, but she opened up an opening, and I killed her. I don't think she was ready for my wall. Well, I went to try and kinetic blade, but I hit the wall, and I was easy shot from there. Game 2 is pretty bad necessarily, not my good performance. Game 3 I was fighting someone else and then Godzilla took note of that, so he hyper-beamed me. Game 4 is a little better. Pretty still boring. I trapped myself. Yeah, I don't want to talk about it. Surprise! And then I got surprised by a railgun. First time landing on one of the buildings of the strategies I'll use later in the 100 drop, so stay tuned for that. Godzilla spawned in this game. He was terrorizing Seaport City. Some of these games I didn't really like when Godzilla spawned by me, but you know, I guess it mixes up the games a little bit. You get different stuff. Also, don't teleport like this. I know you'll come through and I'll just shoot you. The void masks probably aren't staying, but don't do this because you're not even taking your opponent by surprise. They'll know you're coming. Somebody took note of the third party. Yeah, she lowered me pretty well, and I failed my stare at it here, so I was using failure. 2 times I failed it too. 7's a lot better though, I guarantee it. I actually did think I was going to lose this one. I'm not kidding. I fumble too much sometimes. This guy did do the right thing and box me in, but he doesn't have any reaction time, so he couldn't kill me. Top 5, and this guy's cowering in his builds here. Yeah, I'm not kidding. Cowering. He would not come out. And when he did come out of his hidey hole, I punished him for it. After killing that guy, there was another person, and he wanted to team with me. For some reason, he goes and fights the other guy, which I don't know why he wants to team with me. I think it's kind of stupid, but whatever. I actually do not know how I was able to kill him there. That was pure luck, I think. Final circle. The other 2 are fighting over on that hill, so I have a complete advantage with my zone pole, and now it's a 1 versus 1. It was the guy who wanted to team with me earlier, so I'm generally going to feel bad killing him, but I do need this win, I feel like. Also, he kind of just started running in Storm. I don't know why. Eventually, I got sick of not wanting my Victory Royale, so I just killed him. Yeah, I don't know what his game plan was there. It was confusing me. You can see even I'm confused in this one. Teammate, this guy should have killed me. I was shaky with my shot, but when I turned the corner here, I shot first, so he died. Yeah, you are washed. Godzilla spawn, I'm pretty low from the fight. I had up on top of a skyscraper. This is not looking good. He went near the bay and I just started hammering the damage on him. I knew he probably couldn't kill me back here. Because I have a launch pad here, so even if he does try and hyper beam me, I can just fly away. And yeah, I was able to get the most damage. So I got the medallion and the exotic, which I don't really care about, but I'm not letting anyone else get this, so yeah. But because I just killed Godzilla and I had the medallion, I am literally Minecraft manhunted down, so people are trying to kill me, like everyone. So yeah, it's not looking good. Yeah, I went in a tunnel to try and heal up, but you know, didn't go so well. Game 9, nothing too interesting happened until I got out of the point where I killed this guy who was just cowering in the gas station the entire time. 30 seconds later, a Godzilla started attacking me. He did have the medallion, so I did want it, but he was generally pretty good at the game, so it was a little bit of a tough tassel with him. Eventually, I was able to lower him to a very small degree, and I was able to put him down quickly. He also had a medallion, so my theory was right. Yeah, after that, I was pretty much chased down like a rabies-infested dog and put down pretty quickly, because I have a medallion and I have Jackal on me, so it's not really going well. I like Game 10 a lot. It's a good one. First thing that went well, Seaport was pretty quiet. There was nobody really here, which means I get all the time to loot, really. Wow, now I'm skipping the top 19 where I have 10 kills. I would show all those 10 kills, but all those kills were bots. Yep, this was my first real fight in the entire game. I'm not kidding. I was able to keep pressure on him, and eventually he just came out and I killed him. Top 5, and I'm surviving. There was a guy who died on top of the hill, and I think he's trying to bait me with the loot, because the medallion is also there too. I ran up and grabbed the medallion, that's all I care about, while the guy tried running me over with the car. This is why I hate the railgun. I mean, I don't hate it, but I kind of just wish it was more balanced, you know, not as common. The dude let me heal, and it came back to bite him. You should have pressured me. Yeah, that was the last real player. Underwhelming to have a bot left, but I guess I did get a really cool layout by railgunning him. I guess. I still don't like it. Yes, this is the most kills I've had in 100 drops, but I generally did not feel like I actually got 17 kills. I got like 15 kills. I mean, 2. Well, let me use this game as a segue into my rant about bots, and also my segue into Game 12, because I legit died here. I think this is my shortest recording. I don't like bots. I think they make Fortnite incredibly boring to play. Like, extremely boring. And you no longer beat 100 real players. You beat like 80 bots, and then maybe like 20 real players. What I'm saying is that it basically devalues the Victory Royale. Like, when was the last time you felt good about winning? And when you play with bots, you don't get better. Fortnite's just officially like feeding you wins and kills just to keep you playing their game. Also, it just removes a shit ton of fun from Fortnite. Like, I have a lot more fun fighting real players than I do fighting bots. Fighting bots gets boring after like a couple games. There generally should be an option to turn on and off bot lobbies, because why are the people who don't need bot lobbies forced to play with them? It's just so stupid. And in the forms of content, bots are just boring to watch somebody kill. Like, is there fun in watching somebody kill a bot? This is coming from a casual player, by the way, not like a competitive player at all, like an actual casual. The only competitive tournaments I play are the ones for free skins. By the way, I want to show how bullshit the railgun is here. Look at that. Didn't even hit me there. And if I slow down the footage here, it doesn't even hit me in my hitbox. Like, you can see the laser. It doesn't even hit my head or anything. Like I said, I like the railgun, but it just needs some balancing changes for me to actually call it, like, a good addition to the game. And could you imagine if the fucking recon scanner was in the game at this time? Oh boy. I'm sorry, these games have been pretty quick to say the least. It was the Chiefs versus the Bills on this day this game was recorded, and I wanted the Bills to win really badly. I hate seeing Chiefs. And I think I did curse the Buffalo Bills with this skin, because, yeah, I died pretty quickly. This counted Hatsune Miku. I think I should start wearing the skin more, if I'm being honest. Yeah, nothing interesting until Game 18, where I met the real Hatsune Miku, and we kind of had a little bit of a build battle. And I'm not even going to edit this clip, because I died pretty quick anyway, but yeah, she does a little stare at it on me, and she finishes me off. Fighting Godzilla a little bit. I didn't really do any damage. She kind of kept, you know, walking away. Unfortunately, nothing really interesting happened until, like, top 7 here. I still have 1 kill, as you can see. I had to text someone. That's all you need to know. And when I came out of my hidey hole, I pretty much got sandwiched between 2 people here. 20's really bad. There's a lot of fighting in Seaport, and I really wanted to get involved. Third partying is pretty common, and I want to get better at it. It did not go well. Game 22 is actually pretty interesting in my opinion. And that's because I got to become Godzilla this game for the first time. Yes, you are watching my first time becoming Godzilla. Because it's my first time, I generally had like no idea how to control the guy, so yeah. When I was doing my Doom, I actually started to pick up some kills. Unfortunately, no surprise, I died. So yeah. I thought you actually, like, died, like, went back to the lobby. I didn't know you'd become yourself again. I didn't live necessarily any longer. Not the Godzilla by surprise here, but that doesn't mean I almost barely died. Godzilla spawned, we all started fighting him, we all wanted that medallion pretty badly. I only had 18 shots on my railgun, so I gotta make it count. Because I was fighting, another person came over, and I was actually fairly close to actually killing her. I'm not kidding. She started to do all these, like, movement tactics things. It was kind of annoying, but I was able to hit her with a railgun shot, so I know she's low, and I accidentally fell. Imagine if I actually made that jump. Probably could have killed her. She ran away, and another person came over. I think I misclicked here. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, I really don't last any much longer here, especially when I get interviewed by that guy. Game 24, I completely missed my shotgun shot. He didn't build it in this clip, but this isn't a bot. He had the big ground. I know. So I was just minding my own business while everyone was trying to kill Godzilla, and Godzilla was trying to kill everybody. Saw a guy over here and chased him down. It was a poor decision of mine. Hey, you're a quarter way through the video, and I'm a quarter way through the pain and editing, which is also a pain. So I'm like, what, 50%? Oh, this game is actually the first game where I use one of my looting strategies. I'll go in depth about it later. This guy was not necessarily that good to handle my stare at it. Come here, you're mine, child. Ran to Brutal's boxcars where I met some friends. Don't blink here, you might miss this quick kill I got on this DJ skin. I was pretty scared the entire fight. This guy was hammering on the damage. I knew if I took one more piece of damage I would have been dead. I may have forgot to sprint jump. Absolutely nothing interesting in game 27, just my death.
Hey, it's me, Fishstick. Me in Masked Meadows. Me found player. Me found player kill. Me find teamers. Teamers bad. Me killed both teamers. Me fighting the boss. Me kill the boss. Me in final circle. Me find player attack.
I really don't know how you compare to that game, but game 29 is a little better. As you can see by my 4 kills, I was basically like prime Chief Keef in this bitch. I found somebody, now I'm trying to basically attack him, you know, scare him a little bit. I probably should have used my little guy though. Yeah, now we're pushing him. I want that kill and I want that juicy loot. As you can see, because I am healing, it wasn't really going so well. Like I said, I should have used my little healing buddy. This other guy heard us, and he was applying pressure on me. He's using an echo skin, so you know he's basically good at the game. Fearing for my life, I basically ran away. I was not dealing with all of that. Oh hey, final circle, and I'm getting lit up in the air like a Christmas tree. Oh my god. Barely made it out alive here, and found another little sprite guy. Of course, the second I get to full health, this other guy comes over and takes it away from me. I'm white now, and I'm scared. I only got quarter in my inventory to heal myself. I'm trying to get zoned, so they have to push toward me. I don't know how I missed that, too. It's a 1 versus 1 now. That other guy's got a huge advantage, having the medallions and healing. So he's got the huge advantage, and I'm going to try and take no damage from him. I had to play low ground and he was playing high ground. This is not looking good at all. I don't even know why I portaled over there. I don't know what I was doing wasting all of my mats here. I don't have the mats to do this. You can clearly see I wasn't checking my mat count, or else I would have stopped building and tried to be more precise. And with that, it led to my loss. I should have been more conservative with those materials. Now, here's where it gets confusing. This is supposed to be game 29. I don't know what happened to my recording. I swear I recorded 100, but for some reason I recorded 102 or something. So for now on, think of every game like one less, you know? I guess I'll show the other 2 at the end or something, but I have no idea, or I don't know, man. Now, what I think messed me up here is when I write down all of my stats, yes, I write down my stats on a piece of paper, is what helps me get the graph actually for the end of the video. And right now, as I'm looking, there's 2 Game 32s. Yeah, 2 Game 32s. And that's what I think messed me up here. And that's how I think I got like 2 extra recordings. So this is Game 31, but this is supposed to be Game 30, which is why I have 30 labeled on the back of my soccer skin. Skipping ahead to the end game where I kill the boss, and oh, there's a lot of good loot here. I did kill him. He was pretty good. He went through his attack pattern. Eventually, a person didn't notice that I killed the boss and tried challenging me. He was able to put up a fight, but I eventually did kill him. Hey, got 3 more players to beat. Can I do it? Hid in a bush on the edge of storm. Literally, half my character's in the storm. Eventually, I tried moving over here to try and get zone pull so they'd have to push toward me. It worked for a little bit until a guy had a void mask and pushed over here. I don't know why he placed down the shield bubble. That's not really going to do anything. Grabbing zone again to try and snipe them because they have to push toward me, and they're probably running out of... Oh, that's a void mask. It was alright, to say the least. Me and him were both playing pretty conservatively until I jumped off and got a sick victory royale by killing him mid-air, which was crazy, in my opinion. You know, that win actually felt good because majority of my kills were real players. After that win, I got no tears left to cry. I in my house, but I'm low on health, so why try? I was able to break free. Well, I've got one more problem with this guy. Camped on top of the building, I just wanted to keep on breathing. Another guy found me, he just wanted a piece of my heart. And for one last time, I will breathe. 33 was pretty bad. You know, I wasn't gonna live long with 4 health to begin with. Game 35 is the shortest recording with 1 minute and 9 seconds. You finally get a break from the death in Game 36. And it's not even right away. Yeah, I get a kill here on this guy. He was pretty good, by the way. You know, I stayed in Seaport for a very long time, and eventually people come here. I thought he was on top of the roof. It was a pretty brutal fight, if I'm not gonna lie myself. There was high stakes here, especially because we have that stupid train bridge above us. I really do not want to talk about it. Game 37 is the longest recording of this entire 100 drops, and I think 100 drops since I've been doing it. It comes in at 25 minutes and 24 seconds, making it the longest recording I've ever had in 100 drops history. Definitely I win, right? Game 37 is basically another Game 10, unfortunately. Yeah, all those 8 kills are bots, and I almost thought I was going to fall there. First real interaction I get is when I try and push the island here, but I'm generally trying to stay back. I'm not going to go in guns blazing yet. Some guy had the exact same idea as I had. I'm not kidding. It was pretty close here, I'm not going to lie. He took me down to a lot, but I eventually killed him with 7 damage. That guy did not heal at all. Pushed the island. I really wanted that loot, and I saw this guy here, but he saw me first. Yeah, nobody got the loot, unfortunately. I guess it's better than someone else getting the loot and me not having anything from the island, right? Kept to myself and healed in my box. It was pretty peaceful like this, even though there is loot here. Just decided to keep my distance from the others. I really don't trust myself right now. Surprisingly, while running in this valley, I was not shot. I was actually trying to conserve mats here. You can see I'm getting more. I learned my lesson from that one game. Somebody immediately saw me, so I ran away, because I don't want to get involved in that right now. Almost got the headshot here to kill him. If I just whiffed a little bit more, I would have killed him. Guy 1 killed Guy 2, and now it's a 1 versus 1. And I don't even want to split up the clip here, because I hit a really lucky railgun shot. Oh my god. Generally surprised. I didn't think I was going to hit that railgun shot, and I didn't even know he was that low. Game 16 is alright. This guy's trying to find me. He was chasing me, and now he doesn't know where I am anymore, so that's good. Yeah, Seaport was a hot drop this game, so a lot of people came. Godzilla spawned in Seaport City, and I'm fighting this guy, which is not good, so I'm running away right now. Found this guy near the bird gas station, and he was obsessed with his sword. I'm not kidding. He really wanted to sword me up. Didn't really work for him, though. I was able to kill him. Yeah, you're hopeless, aren't you? I didn't get in really any action until I got near the bridge. This guy was trying to trick me with the portal play. I went up to the island to try and get a better scope of the situation, but also wanted to go heal. He eventually came up to try and kill me, but he was pretty bloodthirsty, and I thought I was going to kill him here. I really did. He ran away, then came back and slashed me off the island here. I tried getting back on and everything, but it wasn't really worth it eventually. I left the island and I went to brutal boxcars where I thought I was safe. Yeah, I got double teamed here. Got shot, and then the other guy took note and killed me. So in game 39, I was chasing a guy. I thought he went to the lower level, but apparently he was up here. I didn't know that. Oh well. Seaport was pretty quiet, to say the least. I had to go AFK for a little bit. I need to take the trash cans down to the curve so the trash people can come pick up the trash. Challenge the island again. This is a pretty common appearance in these 100 drops if you couldn't tell already. For some reason, nobody really challenged me. I don't know why. Jumped up on the island to keep my advantage over the others. I have the high ground, they don't, and they're all fighting too. Yeah, Billy's mom thought he could kill me, but he didn't recognize the laser, so yeah. Some guy came up on the island to try and kill me. I got the first shot on him. He was generally pretty surprised. I scared him a little bit there. He's above me. I have a period. He doesn't place a floor below him, and that's what leads to his death here. I'm generally trying to critique him so he becomes a better player. Hopefully, Anonymous, you see this video. Like I said, I'm staying up here so I have a complete advantage over my enemies. They can't shotgun me. The only thing they can do is hunting rifle me or railgun me. Trying to get the circle and the dude saw me, so now I gotta play expert here if I want to win. Kept high ground the entire time, which I really think I should get more into the box fight kind of meta. That's, you know, kind of the thing now, but you can see I'm pretty much like a chapter 1 player. I just think, like, having build height is gonna, like, you know, go to win fights. You can see I'm an old-fashioned player like that. But anyway, yeah, I kill him and I get the win. I didn't even realize that I didn't have to edit. Oh boy, this recording is 26 seconds. I gotta end it. While fighting this guy, I couldn't place a build near the ascender, and my floor was weak, so he just shot my build and I died to fall damage. Nobody was in Seaport game 42, or what should be game 41 at least. Yeah, nothing interesting really happened until, you know, later on. Like I said, when Fortnite plagues your lobbies with bots, games are necessarily pretty boring. Hey, it's the skin I was last game, and now you're dead. Yeah, nothing interesting until, like, final circles, necessarily. I should have picked up that little guy over there, but I didn't, so yeah. Hit a nice railgun shot on this guy, though. I didn't actually expect to hit it. Run in the circle, and I should have seen the builds complete up there. I definitely would have knew not to, like, you know, run out in the open like this, but I didn't. Apparently, I'm blind. Started to heal, but I had to leave pretty quickly, or else I definitely would have been pressured and would have been dead. And now I don't have any heals in my inventory, and that's pretty bad. I think I should have ran back down to grab the Sprite. I would have had another heal in my inventory, and I definitely would have healed again, but I didn't because I was too caught up in the fight, so yeah. I think the really nice thing, and I mean the really nice thing of doing 100 drops is that I get to look at this footage again and look at what mistakes I made. Because generally, I never tried to, like, review footage, which is what I'm trying to do now. I've never tried doing that. I never clipped anything on my Xbox. So when I go back in these videos, I critique myself, and I try and see what mistakes I made here. And I guess there's a couple, but yeah, that's the whole point. The more I go back and look at these games, the better I get. And that's the whole point of what I'm doing, is to try and get better. Because I think it's about that time in Fortnite where I try and get better. And the best way to do it is doing this. Oh yeah, I was grinding Rocket League here and went to get the truck here. I needed to spice up the whip, you know what I mean? Now I'm going in to push the island. I hate skipping a lot, but generally some of these games are just so boring that I need to skip it. And I need to skip a lot. I kept my distance and I tried to snipe people. That's pretty much how I roll sometimes, especially with this guy. Fighting one guy while the boss is trying to fight me. This is not going well. Went to try and snipe this guy, but absolutely missed. I think I hit the land there. Yeah, I wasn't necessarily gonna last much longer. Guy near my house, and I dealt with him a little bit. He's pretty scared and low. Left him alone and killed this Lara Croft over here. Broke my build. Horrible mistake of her. Also killed this guy right here. I took him by surprise. I think we both just didn't know what to do here. We just started spamming random stuff and I came out victorious. Tried to hit a sick railgun no-scope here, but I got hit by another car and that sent me flying and that took a shit ton of health off me. I knew how dog shit the range was on the Typhoon Blade slash, so I tried using it but ended up failing. I don't like the Typhoon Blade. I think it's pretty overpowered and unnecessary for a win. The in-air slash attack does so much damage and is so wide in the hitbox. Like, jeez, man. It also sends you and vehicles, like, across the map. It's actually so annoying. Not only that, when people are pressured, they'll just resort to spamming it like crazy, and most of the time it works for them, and that's why people do it. At first, I thought the Typhoon Blade was going to be a good source of mobility and attack, but that wasn't the case with this one. Oh, so he laughed at me. People at the start of the season mainly used it for mobility, including me, but then I think we all realized that if we just spam our left click, we just get kills because of how bullshit the hitboxes are with this damn thing. I don't think nerfing it by 2 damage was, like, a necessary change or anything. I mean, like, some people don't even use their guns. They literally just use the Typhoon Blade. Like, imagine going up against that. Or wait, you probably have. But, I mean, the good thing is that it has durability and it's really good for mobility. So, I guess there's that going for it, but I still don't like it. And this also sparks my argument that melee weapons in Fortnite don't fit in Fortnite. I mean, I would elaborate right now, but that's a conversation for another time. I'm sure y'all want me to go back to commentating the games. Anyway, went up to the island to try and kill the boss guy, while Russian Monkey 21 was inviting me to his party. I was taking too long to defeat the boss, and eventually some other guy came up while I was getting attacked by the boss. This is not good at all. We got into a fight later, and I accidentally mantled and he killed me. In Seaport, I didn't really get involved in any fighting. I kind of kept to myself. Started sniping Godzilla from miles away. Like I said, I don't think this necessarily counts. Some guy heard my sniping and decided to try and kill me. Too bad, I'm a better player than him and I was able to snag his floor right here. And yeah, he died. You know, I would show the other 6 kills I got, but too bad they were all bots, so I ain't showing them. Saw a guy coming over with his car and I hit him with my shotgun even though I didn't even think I would do that. I was genuinely surprised that I hit him there. Another guy came over and I took him by surprise and I went invisible so he didn't see me for a second and I was able to get like a lot of damage on him. He ran away, which was a grave mistake with him, and he should not have been shooting at other players when you were that low. You know, in this game, I was feeling pretty confident, in my opinion. Now, I'm trying to get the circle, but I don't want to use any materials nor my Typhoon Blade, so I'm trying to use the buildings as cover for me. There was a guy driving in his car. Foreshadowing. Hit over here while I'm seeing if this guy's gonna try and make a move, which he doesn't, except when he's fighting this guy, which I try and get a good angle on him. And then I start trying to knock down this building. And because I was low to the ground, the guy in the car started to try and knock my structure down. Don't worry, he comes back for round 2 eventually, and for some reason I don't see it. Pretty embarrassing. I guess I'm ending up on Instagram Reels. We are officially halfway through this 100 drops. Give yourself a round of applause if you stuck around this long. Seaport was pretty boring until I met this player here. He was trying to pop edits on me, which wasn't going to work for him necessarily. Found his ass and I killed him. I don't think he expected that from me.
Nice. Hit the gritty. Damn, it took you that long. Brick by brick.
My friend joined the party and he was kind of just talking throughout the game, so I included his funniest moments. Ouch. Game 51, I played with my friend Josiah, and guess what? You're halfway through the video. Yippee! Seaport was pretty quiet. Nobody really was there except like 3 bots and that was it. After that, I started sniping Godzilla from afar. It's pretty much bad. He can't reach you from here. While sniping Godzilla, a team pulled up on us. They wanted some blood to say the least. And by the way, this is 0 build, so I don't have any way to build right now. I mean, I never really gave my thoughts on video game Fortnite, and I will soon give my thoughts in another video. I generally don't want to lose viewership right now, because I know what I'm about to say is going to trigger a lot of people. Once my friend Josiah pulled up, they started to run away. They were pretty scared, to say the least. Josiah trying to be useful, pointing it down in. Oh, he's dead. And I'm pretty low, which is pretty bad. And this guy keeps fucking voids of masking around. As you saw, they thirsted Josiah, so I was trying to get a get back, and I almost had this guy. I'm telling you, I swear I ducked the shot here. I don't know how he hit me. Hope is back on, and we've grabbed another guy, and it's build mode. Can I cook? Ran down here to try and grab some people, and then I got thirsted by some people. Me and Josiah killed one guy, but then another friend came along, and I don't know how we died to him. You'll see right now. I'm not gonna lie, this is pretty embarrassing. I mean, I had to reload my shotgun, but I should have built. I had one build there. He finished me, and I watched Josiah as he failed to hit the guy and get him low. I know he was like one shot there, and somehow he missed him. Yeah. If you've noticed, he's not even by us. He's running over to grab us now. Look at that, 700 meters away. We were able to get rebooted and looted. If you're wondering how I now have 6 kills, it was 2 squads of bots. We have real people now, and they're running up on us in a car with a shield bubble. It's not that good right now. Trying to stop the reboot, and I did, but I barely got any damage on him, and he ran away with his Typhoon Blade. They went for the reboot again. I generally wouldn't reboot in the situation that this guy is in. William was able to use the Fire Oni Mask and kill him. Should have been my kill. And some teams were assholes and waited for us to get done with the fight. Wow. Was gonna shoot this guy, but he kinetic blade away before I could even get the chance to. I'm on basically 100 health, and I'm going up against, I think, a trio. Maybe this is a duo, I don't know. I wasn't gonna last much longer. Back to me, myself, and I. Got a man inside his own apartment. I know I'm pretty devious. Well, the explosive repeater got unvaulted, and I abused the shit out of this. And I do complain about it. I'll complain about it more later. Dude played the long game and lost. That's why you don't really have to play the long game every single time. They're pretty much gonna end up dead. Yeah, nothing interesting happened until my death. Game 54 was way worse. New crew skin came out today. This is the only time you're actually going to see me wear it, so enjoy it while you can. Completely missed my shot. I should have landed that. But, I mean, he shockwaves away because he's scared. Now he's camping down there. Oh, that's one shaky shot, man. Roof is definitely pretty chaotic when you're on top of a skyscraper. Came super close to killing this guy, and I mean super close. I don't know how I messed it up this badly, man. Left, went to a gas station, and now I'm fighting somebody who is card chasing another guy. Oh no, he's coming for me. Trying to fight someone while someone's trying to railgun you generally is not a fun thing, and I may have broken a bone there. Hit him, but he was able to hit me here too. Went to go for the cool no-scope, missed, landed on him, and then I died. Game 56 is a good one. Went on down to loot in the pipeline, and I got explosive repeater rifled on. This was entirely a box fight here, and I mean entirely a box fight. He was not going to leave me alone. Me and him are both pretty low, and yeah, I killed him, but I'm pretty low, so that was a close call in my opinion. Left Seaport City and started trying to shoot this guy. I don't know how I did not land a shot. And now he's mad, so he's gonna start pushing me. And there's also a third party trying to shoot me. He was camping on top of there. Just shot my explosive repeater. Tried to scare him. Went to the boss on top of the island. The more I do this, the more complicated. Got the items and left, and then somebody started shooting at me. He was at the gas station, started to shoot him, you know, get him a little low, and I don't know why I didn't shoot the little stair there to damage him. Skipping ahead a little bit, now there's me and this guy and 2 other people. I'm trying to kill him. I don't know if you realize this, but I always like to try and grab zones so that they always have to push toward me. I feel like it just gives me a severe advantage over these guys. This guy wasn't paying attention, and I punished him for it for sure. The dude camping in the tower shockwaved over the circle here, and now I'm trying to pressure him. I won, killed died too, now it's a 1 versus 1. The dude tried to do a void mask play, which didn't really work out, and then he kinetic blade up, I shot him in the air, then I went over here, edited the wall to bring him down, and then finished him with my AR for the W. Hey, that felt good. Now I got the Season X version on. Yeah, some people outside, I started shooting, rooting, and tooting while another person tried to come and take my horses. I don't know why I'm doing a cowboy accent. I don't have a cowboy skin on. Dude just played hardball the entire time. He wasn't really budging from his boxes. I'm telling you, this build fight went on for some time. I mean, this took up all my mats. Ran away from the situation. It's best to run away from the problems and not toward them. Don't actually take advice from that. That's just me joking. Killed a juice for trying to run away. Then I killed another man. Then I died to another man. I gotta say, I can't really be complaining about my performance recently. I've been placing pretty highly and doing pretty good. I usually don't perform like this in 100 drops, and that's actually truth, I think. I mean, remember, the whole point of 100 drops is to get better, and am I getting better? I have no idea, but I probably should not have used my explosive repeater rifle there. Some guy instantly pushed us again. He was not playing, and I knew I was gonna die, so I tried going out honorably. Seaport, pretty boring like usual. I know this is me showing a bot kill, but this is the first footage of me abusing the double explosive repeater rifle, which is overpowered. I do honestly think it is a reason why the explosive repeater rifle shouldn't be in the game. There is no swap delay, so you can just double pump with this thing. See, look how overpowered this thing is. I literally killed this guy just by doing this. I know he's mad. I mean, can you really blame a guy if he's got to use something overpowered to win? Well, I mean, you don't really need 2 repeater rifles to win, but it is very recommended in my opinion. These clips are going to get pretty boring, but I need to show how overpowered this thing is, man. Splash damage, it's just not good. The explosive repeater rifle just shouldn't be in the game anymore. Oh, he laughed at me too, because I accidentally exploded myself. Found this guy up here. He was just camping healing, so I decided to deal with him. That's what Patrick Mahomes gets for beating the Bills on that Sunday. Don't mind me, just killing a civilian. Used the method to kill this guy. I think he was emoting, I don't know. Nothing interesting until the island, really, in my opinion. Still killing the dude up on the watchtower, but then when you have a boss on your ass, it's pretty hard to do that. And a really cool death screen here. Apparently I just get sent to the abyss. Iron Man. Oh no, you ain't getting away from me. Really cool kill shot. I basically turned him into a firework. Yeah, Island was pretty hectic to say the least. The method always works, trust me. Got the items and left. This guy was a tough cookie. He wasn't budging. Yeah, the fight leads nowhere. I literally have the perfect zone pull. They have to push up and toward me. There's no way I lose, right? Even got this kill here. Look at this. I got him lost in storm apparently. And now there's a guy down there I'm trying to kill. Some guy came up and took a shit ton of health off me. Oh my god. Couldn't find time to heal nor could keep fighting him, so I died. Unfortunately, that's a heavy loss. First shorter game in a while, man. I've been playing pretty good. We see the fit, bro. You don't have to rub it in our faces. Boring ass game until I found this guy near Twinkle Turance. Yeah, we were both neck and neck. We were both putting damage on each other like crazy, man. Well, on this kill here, I made a whoopsie daisy and used the explosive repeater rifle after. Small muscle memory. To be honest with y'all, I really don't want to do the fisty voice right now, so I'm not gonna do it. Boring until I got near the little curvy river here. I was able to sneak some shots in there, and I was able to kill him before the other guy got to him. And 2 other people are fighting, so this is the perfect time to third party. Yeah, he was also playing hardball. Wouldn't budge out of his box, really. Now, like 3,000 years later, he finally gets out of the box and he starts running. But I start running too, because I want the island. And I never did get the island, because somebody shot me right behind me. He literally backshotted me. Believe it or not, I did win the skin in the little Samsung Galaxy Cup they had or something like that back in Chapter 3. I mean, is it cheating that I used a controller to kill people while I was on my phone? I don't know, you be the judge of that. But also, we're ending the game, man, on a hilly terrain, which is crazy. And did he just throw his guy down there? Sometimes plays like this confuse me, man. Minding my own business, walking up the mountain when a guy starts gliding in on me, and we have a little bit of a sword off. I hit him here. He was pretty scared after that. I mean, for this entire fight, I pretty much had him on the ropes. He was, you know, pretty low. And, oh, he had a golden hunting rifle. Do I take it? I don't know. Oh, it's top 2 now. I hope the last player isn't a bot. It's a bot. Well, I decided to try and do something cool. And I decided to go up in the air, do a 360, and end the game. I guess that's pretty cool. But it would have been cool if it was a bot, you know? Back-to-back wins. Can I do it? Just fighting Godzilla, then he rifted away. And guess what? He left behind his child down there. I feel bad for him. No father figure anymore. That's karma for abandoning Jim Bob. Went for the island again. I mean, I think we're gonna stop showing the island because pretty much same thing happens every single time. The only time I'll show the island is if I get into a fight. Why, you're coming down, I got shot at. That's pretty scary. I only have 3 minis on me too. I mean, it pretty much leads to nothing. I kind of just came down here and healed for a little bit. I found a shield keg. Dipping in the bush until I saw another bushman. I started trying to fire shots. Didn't really work out. Dude was out in the open, so I took advantage of that and started spamming him with the double repeater rifle. Like I said, it's the strat. Dude started fighting the other guy, and I saw a deco popped up, and I killed him. This guy really wanted the loot. He went to grab storm rotation early. Then I started to challenge him, and I'm not kidding. All this dude did do was just build 1x1s the entire time. Like, look at this, man. Like, this isn't gonna get you anywhere because I just killed you. Oh my goodness. Maybe you shouldn't be building 1x1s like that anymore. Anyway, I broke it down for him so he knew who was the real boss. Why did they make Miles so skinny, man? Like, I don't get it. I mean, game was pretty boring until I got near the end. I was able to kill this Renegade Raider. There is a guy across the water, so I'm trying not to get shot by him. I think this just shows how annoying the Typhoon Blade is. People will just spam it and do nothing else. It's kind of annoying, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why I wore this game 68, but I'm glad I'm dead. Is game 69 nice? 2 players fighting, and they're both running around like ants, and I'm shooting them. I'm trying to get them low. That's one guy. Then I killed the other one. Build fighting on a skyscraper, and then somehow he hit the shot here. I don't know how, man. Game 70 is, yeah, pretty short. I don't know how I missed all my shots here. Game 71, I saw this weird glitch on this guy. He didn't have any head. This guy wasn't able to sword me here. He tried, but he failed. We encountered a guy near the shrine here. He didn't come out of his box at all. Eventually, he tried to do a little void mask play, and I shot him a little bit, but not enough to get him, like, really low. Not kidding, me and this guy had a very long fight, but in the end, I killed him. And there's another person also fighting here, too, so... I'm firing from another guy far, far away, and I didn't kill him at all, don't worry. Driving around in this one car where this one guy saw me. Tried getting some better positioning, but it didn't really work out well for me. I tried with all my mighty hearts, but in the end, there's always a third party. The port was pretty boring, game 72. Encountered a real people by the shrine over here, and he tried to do a void mask play, is what they all do. After I shot him, he got pretty scared and started to run away. Too bad I have good aim for him. Trying to kill this one guy here, and guess what the problem is? Just by looking, I'll give you about a good 4 seconds right now. If you guessed I have no shields, no white meds, no nothing, you are correct. I mean, for the entire time, I tried to not let him get one shot on me because I don't have any healing, so if I try and rush him, I'll be dead, and if he shoots me one time, I'm dead. So, it's not really worth it for me to go and try and kill him. Yeah, it was unfortunate the way I died. Maximum Aura Glider. Did a roof drop and I got the gun first. This guy tried contesting me, and you default out there, know what happens next. This guy just didn't react. I don't know, he must be new to the game. I seriously don't get these like portal plays. Like, what's the point? The guy's just gonna shoot out of the sky anyway. You're not gonna take him by surprise. I kill him because he did a stupid play. He only live like 10 seconds longer. Game 74, nothing interesting happens until I find this guy trying to fight the boss, and I'm trying to sneak up on him so he doesn't know I'm coming. I was able to catch him by surprise pretty good. Trying to earn the island, but some guy tried to contest me over here, and it's a pretty nifty fight to say the least. I'm using the double explosive repeater, but that didn't really work. I didn't really get a whole bunch of damage on him. He ran way over there. He was scared of me, and I decided to double repeater him again, but it didn't work again. Yeah, now things are starting to get crazy. There's 2 people on the island now. Yeah, it was absolute chaos over here. I didn't know who was gonna emerge victorious here. And it definitely wasn't me. Absolute ass is game 75. I didn't kill this guy at all. No kills even. Guess what? You're 3/4 way through the video, and I'm 3/4 way done through editing. The rest of this game was pretty much fighting in this one house. This one guy came, and then another guy came, and it's just crazy. In the end, a Hatsune Miku came up and killed me. And no, you'll never see me wear Hatsune Miku. Never. I don't know what my life has come to. I really don't. The port was pretty hot. A lot of people came over. I came fairly close to dying here. Low health, and this guy's not giving me any time to heal. Yeah, in the end, I was never gonna win, but thank God I don't have to wear this skin again. This game, this dude was trying to protect us up on the train with the shield bubble. I wasn't gonna let that slide. I don't think this guy knew how to use the sword necessarily. He didn't really do anything. Box fighting, the little shrine thing again. This guy was just staying in there the entire time until he shockwaves out, which was a crazy mistake of him because I was able to exploit that and kill him. And this guy was overbuilding that bunch. I don't know what it is. I swear, those 11 skins just overbuild so much. Like, they think like they're the next coming of Peterbot or something. I don't know if this was a bot, but I'm including it anyway. Game's not that interesting until like the final circle, really. I'm trying to get the circle, but I have a really low Typhoon Blade, in fact, and it's kind of hard, you know, not to use it, you know what I mean? My goal was to try and get these guys to fight, and then I come in last minute and kill them. That was my goal and my plan. I want you to look how small my materials are right now. This is not going to cut it in this final circle. You can see I'm trying to be conservative with them. I had to try and build up, but then I ran out of mats, which is incredibly bad. And this guy's got explosive repeaters, so I'm almost kind of screwed. No mats and no mats, that's not going to go good for you. I got the gun first. You defaults out there know what happens next. Again. This Godzilla tried taking me by surprise. Again, he tried going through the back. Good thing I have visualized sound effects on, or else I would have not known that. Now, what's really funny is this is the same guy that killed me last game, and I am not joking. I didn't even know that. Seriously, man, what are the chances of that happening, man? Oh my god. And guess what? I literally did check replays after that, and I was busting out laughing, man. I was so, like, in shock that was the same guy, man. Enough of me blabbering about the same guy that I killed last game. It's time for me to try and clutch up here. It was pretty scary, to say the least, being in here and hoping nobody would come in here. I have, like, no heals. This is not good, man. Storm was near us and coming for us, so I tried to, like, not take any damage or anything, but it doesn't really work out in the end. Yeah, I got trapped in Storm, and I have no way to run or use any mobility items to get out of Storm, so this is really bad. Freaked the fuck out and accidentally emote while I was trying to hit my build button. I legit had this guy on the ropes, and when I went up to go and try and kill him, which I thought I would definitely kill him, my shotgun didn't do enough damage. My god, he was low too. I will say, Calamity is one of my favorite Battle Pass skins. I'm glad I got her. Don't get twisted. Hope is still the best Battle Pass skin ever. Speaking of get the death over with already. The port, pretty boring. I cannot stress the amount of hate I have for this skin. I am not kidding. I cannot stress it. It's the most annoying skin in my opinion. All you gotta know is I left Seaport with blood on my hands. And what I mean by blood, I meant circuit boards on my hands instead of actual blood. Admitted some arson, to say the least. It felt pretty satisfying to blow up the gas station. I got into a build fight. It was pretty gnarly. I gotta say, if I missed my last shot here, I definitely would have died here. But thank God I'm good at the game. Or I like to think I'm good at the game at least. This guy just left. Was he scared of me? Or did he get called on for dinner? I don't know. But I took his loot. This guy was playing pretty seriously, man, and another person came over, which is equally bad, but I tried leaving myself. You know, I do hate box fighting, but the more I do it, the better I get at it, so it is kind of good that I do box fight here, even though I still do hate it, man. I think you can tell by my gameplay, I'm more of a build fight kind of player, not a box fight. Low taper fade, low taper fade, low taper fade, low taper fade. I was the golden scar back in OG. Raise your gat all night, land tilted every game. I died to a pathetic Kansas City Chief enjoyer. That's all you need to know. Fuck the Chiefs. Apparently, if you wear the superhero skin, you're better at the game. I don't know. I'll be the judge of that. I don't think he saw this coming. I Typhoon Blade and I shot behind him. People wouldn't stop shooting at me. That's pretty normal. Legit almost died to this guy. I'm not kidding. This guy was being a little tough to say the least. Here is a great example of why sometimes you just shouldn't use the Typhoon Blade. We're getting into the final circle and I have 13 kills. I think 4 of those were real kills. The rest were just bots. I mean, if I had an option to turn off bot lobbies, I legit would for these recordings. I hate having bot kills in my games because it's just uninteresting, man. I'm not gonna ramble on it about it again. It's just gonna be the same argument. You've already heard me say something about it too anyway, so what's the point of me rambling on about it again? Stayed in my box the entire time. I'm low and I generally don't want to go out because then that risks death. Was able to find a shield kick though and I punished this guy for using the void mask. You do not know where I am. And this guy just fell victim to it and now it's a 1 versus 1. I'm telling you, I had this guy on the ropes. This would have been my win. I'm telling you. I think this game will also show you my hate for the Typhoon Blade because generally it's so annoying when people use it. Like, look at this. He's generally going to use the Typhoon Blade, misses his first shot, and then people just spam it. It's so annoying, man. Well, you know what they say. Never back down, never give up. Made my way to the parking lot where I killed this guy in his own car. I know this is a bot, but this is so funny. He did an entire 360 and started shooting. Oh my god. I don't like bots, but shit like that is generally pretty funny to me, so I'll include that type of stuff. Fighting this guy, and the boss broke my floor, and I didn't think he would break my floor, but I fell off and died, which is pretty rare. Trying to track down this bad guy when this guy popped out of nowhere and killed me. In my recording, game 90 is actually 1 second off from being the same exact recording length as game 89. I mean, just decided to throw that little fact in. You guys don't really get to hear that from people and YouTubers because they all hire other editors to do their work, which I think is kind of stupid. If you're wondering, yeah, I record, edit my thumbnails, and edit these videos by myself. I'm not kidding, all by myself. I don't have anyone else do it. Though it is generally appreciated if you subscribe and like the video and everything. That really makes me motivated to do more videos like these. I'm now trying to make YouTube into a full-time career. I used to do it just for fun, and now I actually want to turn it into a career of mine. So if you support me, that's greatly appreciated. Videos like this usually take about a month to record, edit, and do the thumbnails for. So yeah, a lot of work goes into these. The only part that's not fun is dying. Well, it's finally time for me to show you some of my strategies for looting Seaport and getting around it. My first piece of advice is you generally want some time to loot while dropping Seaport, so you want to drop at this little perfect building here. The little building here is on the north side of Seaport, and it's a pretty good place. You get about 5 chests per time, and as you can see in that gutter, you get an extra chest. Now, the fastest way to loot the building is from top to bottom. You want to jump out that window there to get to that table. There's usually going to be a chest there. Unfortunately, there wasn't. And after that, after you farm all these laundry machines and everything, get some metal, you want to go out to the little gutter thing over here to grab a chest. It didn't spawn, though. Then you walk around the shoreline of the river here and farm this rock as well as that tree ahead of me, and you should be at a good position to fight people. You'll have an advantage over them. And you also want to farm this tree right here. Then you want to loot the little store building over here. It's only going to give you like 2 extra chests, but it's still worth it. Anyway, I cannot express my hate for the Typhoon Blade, man. I really can't. What is that range? Another one of my favorite places to go is a little Durr Burger restaurant here. It's actually not a bad location to loot, especially if you don't like fighting early game. You want to loot on top of the roof first, and then you want to come into this little apartment here. You'll find usually one chest here, but it just didn't spawn. Then you want to break this floor and go to this chest here. There's only like 2 chests in this entire thing, but it's still pretty good. You'll get some loot to fight. If no one has fought you yet, you run over to this building and you loot over here. You're gonna get about 2 extra chests, and that's 4 chests in total. So you still have enough to loot and win fights. Those are my 2 like seaport looting tricks. It is pretty recommended, and it's pretty much helped me through this entire 100 drops if you haven't noticed already. Also, I decided to knock down this entire skyscraper. I just felt like it. I was pretty bored. Now that is pretty satisfying, to say the least. Oh boy. Oh, you gotta know I was going for round 2 now. Oh yeah, I'll tell you, this is way more satisfying than killing a bot in Fortnite. I'll tell you that. Look at that. Pure cinema. I may have wanted to do another one, to say the least. Well, some guy didn't like that. He didn't like I was knocking down his home city. I killed us both. I'm an idiot. Game 94 is a break from the action. You actually get a pretty good game. Honestly, in this clip, I think this guy was just panicking because he didn't shoot me once there. This dude really thought he could get away from me. He really did. I was going to kill him in the air. Well, my health is being drained. I wasn't able to last much longer. He came over and I tried my best, but he was able to hit me with a good shot here. He killed me. Found this guy on top of the building and I hit him pretty well, and that was enough to scare him away. Then I found a guy in this little field here and I missed my first shot. I feel bad. I did the double repeater on him. I feel kind of bad, man. I mean, can you blame me for using an overpowered item or mechanic in the game? It's pretty much everyone's going to use it, just like the Typhoon Blade. I will say, ever since the explosive repeater got introduced, it did handicap Chapter 6 to me, and specifically this season. I mean, I don't really like to say that like things ruin a season, because I feel like most people over-exaggerate it. But I mean it when I say this. I really think like the Typhoon Blade, explosive repeater rifle, railgun, I feel like they just kind of did handicap this season. I mean, I guess at the end of the day, we can just pray that Epic eventually learns its lesson, and we don't get this stuff anymore. Or there's like, you know, like trade-offs when you do something like this. Almost killed that guy too, by the way. It honestly does just feel cheap when someone kills you with a railgun or something like that, man. Seaport was pretty boring, but I found these little sprites in here, trapped. What the heck, man? Why are they trapped, man? This is just animal cruelty and animal abuse, man. First real player fight was when I was trying to grab the island. This guy came over. He tried grabbing the island with me too. I tried to make it let it on him, but it didn't work out. He was able to hit me instead, and now I'm getting comboed by yawning pirates that are trying to kill me as well. I had to leave or else I would be absolutely clapped at that place. I tried running to Warrior's Watch, where the guy found me, and eventually was able to kill me. We're almost done. Just like 3 more games. Or, I'm gonna die here, so like, accurately, just, you know, 2 more games. It was the day of the Super Bowl, and I wanted the Eagles to win, and they did win, but in Fortnite they didn't win. Game 99 was not really that good, to say the least. And this is it, game 100. Well, actually, more accurately, this is actually game 98. Like I said in the video, I may have fucked up during the recording. We got 2 more games to show, because like I said, I fucked up during the recording. And the last 2 are alright, to say the least, if I have to say so myself. Well, yeah. And this is what would be game 99 if I didn't fuck up the recording. I mean, accidents happen, but hey, you guys get more content, there's really no complaining. I generally do like what's supposed to be game 99 a lot. It's actually probably my favorite game. This game felt really refreshing, that's all I'll tell you. Coughing up my organs, I had to leave unfortunately. I don't want to talk about it. It's the final circle when this guy starts gliding in and I'm trying to get the other shot on him, so he has to use some heals, so he doesn't have heals when I actually go and push him. But right there, that's a bot trying to shoot me, so I'm not worried about the bot, as you can see here. I want that medallion guy gone. I started to try and apply pressure on this guy, and I wanted to be sneaky, so I went up here and kind of just hid here for a minute. The guy came in with his Typhoon Blade, and this is why you shouldn't only use the Typhoon Blade. Look at this, he only used it. I'm not kidding. Only used it, man. Like, what the hell? Anyway, I go here and I kill the bot for the victory. And that concludes game 99. This was my favorite game, if I'm being honest. Just pure cinema, to my opinion. And this would be game 100. You can tell it should have been game 100 because I got Night Rose on. I wanted a good game 100, but unfortunately the dice wasn't in my favor because this guy was able to side jump shot me right here pretty hard too. And that concludes the 100 drops. And that concludes the 100 drops, but the whole point of 100 drops is to get better. So let's look at stats and let's see if I got better at the game while doing this 100 drops. Now the question is, did I get better? So looking at the first half of my games, I had a total elims of 161 with an average kill per game of 3.22 eliminations, which is not bad. And if we look at the placement, I had a total placement of 1,596. And reminder, the lower the placement, the better I did. And I had an average placement of 31st per game. Now, as we take a look at my last 50 games, I had a total eliminations of 189 with my average kills per game of 3.78. And as we look at my placement, it was 1,424 with my average placement per game being 29th place. So overall, the facts are clear that I did improve. Over the course of the entire 100 drops, I had a total eliminations of 350 with my average kill per game being 3.5 elims. And my total placement was 3,020 with my average placement being 30th place. And now generally, thank you for watching the video. As always, I will do more of these, and I did all of this by myself, the editing, thumbnail, recording, so it is greatly appreciated if you hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you in the next video. What's going on, everybody? My name is Misin, and in this video, I'll be dropping Crime City 100 times. Yep, that's right. I'll be playing 100 games, dropping Crime City only. This'll be a fun one. Crime City is located near the center west and is a pretty hot drop in the Fortnite map right now, as it holds a bank vault and a lot of dill bits to, get your really good guns. And it quickly became one of my favorite drop spots on the Chapter 6 map. And thus, enough of me yapping, I just want to show you game number 1. And here's the first game of it all, the first game that will eventually lead up to 100 games. This is nowhere near my first time dropping Crime City. I'd say when this game was recording it was my 20th time? 15th? Around there. The first game was recorded around the half point of the season. Yeah, I kind of stalled on this one a little bit, but I mean, it's alright. It's out. It's for your entertainment. And it might be a couple days late, and I'm trying to stall out my death here. It's not my best playthrough, sir. I do swear to you, game 2 is a little better. And the only reason why I say better is because there was barely anyone here. The only person I found was really just Goku, who didn't really know how to fight. My first time robbing the bank, which I will do many times in this 100 drops. At this time, I didn't really know that you could pickaxe the vault nor shoot the vault or whatever to make it go faster. I still didn't know this at this time. I found the vault open though, which was pretty nice. One of my first times in the black market. I didn't really know what to buy. Like I said, this season was still relatively new to me. But I did buy the explosive mammoth pistol, which would become a staple in this 100 drops. You'll see, I used it to win a lot of games. I mean, nothing was really interesting until the end game, where I tried shooting this guy and missed a couple times. Just stayed on top of the mountain, tried shooting everybody, keep my distance. Later on, got into a build fight and almost hit that guy. He seemed to have forgotten that I have a mammoth pistol, an explosive one at that. I don't know why he was just sitting out in the open there. I had a close call with death here. My god. I mean, I was being annoying with the mammoth pistol, so, I mean, I kind of deserve almost dying there. Circle started pulling away from us, and yeah, it was pretty intense. We were all trying to rush the circle here. I am not kidding with you. This is probably the fastest win I've ever gotten. Look at this. Yeah, that guy sniped him right when I killed him with my explosive mammoth. That is crazy. I like keeping the streak of the game 2s being really good. It's a really good streak in tradition. Game 3 was pretty bad. You guys can finally hear audio when dropping. I forgot to turn off copyrighted music, so that's why I had to mute in these drop-ins. Drop the bank. It's the best drop in Crime City. Robbed it, as always. Went and picked up the boon, because I really like this boon. It essentially gives you the gold rush effect whenever you open containers, and that's really nice, because it makes looting a lot easier. Found a dude rocking the Ideas car, I think. I think that's what that is. Thought he was coming up the stairs, but in fact he was making his own stairs. I didn't last long. For some reason, Mando doesn't have his cape. I don't know why. Maybe it's on Epic's part? I don't know. Ended this guy's life right here. And then I fat-fingered and hit my shield bubbles instead. Nothing interesting except my death in Game 6. It was pretty quiet until I met these clicks. I do like Game 7 a lot, though. Someone was robbing the bank, and was trying to be sneaky, you know, trying to get a sticky grenade, but someone backshotted me. Hold up, that sounds pretty sus. I know, I'm pretty funny. I know this was a bot, but this shit's actually pretty funny. I mean, I literally turned him into a firework here. Made my way to Lone Wolf Lair. I don't really like this place. Reminds me of Lavish Lair, which I didn't really like either, and I'll go into more details about that later. You know, there was like 3 people up there, and I'm not gonna risk throwing away my game for a mid-medallion. Well, I mean, it's not a bad medallion, it's just useless in build mode, because you can just build your cover. You don't really need a shield bubble around you to heal in build mode. Ran around for a while until I saw this guy who was just crouching out in the open. I have no idea why. Yeah, everybody started to hear the commotion, so they all jumped in on us. Legit, almost killed myself here. I'm not kidding. And the other guy ran, and he turned it into a 1 versus 1. Got the high ground on this guy, but he ain't really budging until I use my explosive things on him, which I don't really like to do. But he started running away, and I was like, oh, hell nah. Got close to him, and we started box fighting. He placed that stair in my place, and yeah, I'm struggling here. Yeah, when I started to hear the minigun, I knew it was quits from there. It's alright, Game 8 is way better, and I actually do perform pretty well in this. This guy was just completely lost the entire time. Went to the black market, got all the goods I need, you know the deal. Ran around for a while till I got shot by an actual real player. Yeah, so far, pretty much all my kills so far were, you know, bots. There was only that one guy that was real that I killed in Crime City. Always check the bushes. Ran the circle and I pretty much just played the low ground majority of this time. I didn't really do any, you know, moves. But this guy had a terrible idea to use the car in the final circle. Of course, we all shot at him. The guy who was hiding near me finally came out of his little hidey hole, and I tried pressuring him a lot here, even though I did get pressure from the other guy. Sorry, bud, I stole your kill. And you. And now it's me and this dude. I completely missed my shotgun shot there. I got cover over him because I have the explosive mammoth, so I pretty much have the advantage if I'm on high ground when I have the explosive mammoth. And I didn't really want to use my battle that much too because of its low damage. When he hit that shotgun shot, I thought it was completely over, but I was able to prevail and get a win, as well as dunk on him. That was a pretty close call. Fun fact, this recording is exactly 1 minute in my recording. I was fighting some guy, fell down the hole, took a lot of damage, and he came down to finish me off. Game 11 is 6 minutes long. I think this is a real player. I have no idea, but he did look like one. I was robbing the bank where I saw this robotic cat walk in. He was pretty scared, probably because I lured him a lot. And while robbing the bank, another person came over, but just when the bank opened, he was able to find me. And while up in here, which I would not recommend fighting up in that little circular place, he was able to get some damage on me, and eventually finished me off. Moving into game 12, I decided to drop the bay. Just wanted a little change of pace. Gets boring trying to drop the same little building every single game, which is usually what I've been doing. Please look away. Just please look away. I don't even want to show this. Well, I got surprise attacked by Frozone. I'm just gonna go to the next one. Game 13 just looted the bank and then just left. I, for some reason, did not want to rob the bank or anything. Really weird of me. Made my way over to Canyon Crossing, where I just looted a little bit. Came back in, grabbed the leftovers of the bank. Some guy robbed it already. Then at Brutal Boxcars, standing on the roof, I got attacked. Dude got me really low and then just decided to leave. I have no idea what his plan was. Then found some guy healing out in the open. He should have boxed up. If you see in my inventory that I have a sticker grenade launcher, you can tell that this fight was pretty easy. Drove a weird pink Cybertruck. I don't know whose idea was this. Coming out of evil Lavish Lair, I saw this person in the bush. He's got a medallion on him, so I'm gonna go after him. We was both running from storms, so it was pretty hard to try and kill him, but he got the other medallion. Found him healing under the bridge and jumped on his ass. Then, after running from the circle, we met each other on top of a mountain, and then this is when the build fight engages. Don't worry, I got him. Top 2 now, I'm trying to find heals, because I know I'm not winning with this health on me. And zoom. Explosive Mammoth is one of the best guns to counter these people in cars. It's actually amazing. Yeah, he was forced to get out or else I would have killed him in the car. He did not learn his lesson at all. He stayed in the car, grabbed the low ground, and then took a Mammoth shot to end the game and kill him. If I had missed, I wouldn't have won. I love committing crime and murder in Crime City. It's so amazing. Ooh, that's a good loot you had there, sir. I do not know if this was a bot. I can't tell you. And of course I robbed the bank. I do not know what this dude was trying to do using just a laser to kill me, but it didn't work out. Ran all the way to Magic to get the enhanced CDAR, I'm just calling it. I'm not calling it by its actual name. I'm just gonna show my death because nothing really interesting happens in this game until my death here. So here you go. Game 15, some dude looted the bank and then I just stood outside the bank waiting for him to come out. Thought it was a genius plan, if I do say so myself. Well, it wasn't because I got bat spam, which I really do hate the bat spam. It's really annoying. I'm telling you, this fight went on for an eternity. I'm not even going to show parts of the fight. I'm just going to show the kill. Write about it in the comment section. My video, my rules, my editing, my choices. I mean, technically, this isn't my video. I mean, I'm literally doing the video inspired by a Goofy Note review, but I'm making the video, so still my video. Almost got a kill here. One more shot, he would have been dead. Us 3 were running from storm. It was entirely chaos. I got sandwiched and I died. Game 17 just sucks. Game 18 is labeled appropriately. I was just eating some food when this guy tried attacking me. He leaped into the window and I shotgunned him. I'm on top of the roof. I dare you. Just left him alone, but I found this little cool hiding spot you can do if you get scared. In the last clip, I just realized some dude got killed by an alpha guard. Suck. Fight pretty boring, I'll just show the kill. How game 18 ended was pretty weird. I was just driving around, minding my own business, enjoying life, when all of a sudden I opened up my map, closed it, and I got kicked. I don't know what happened. Stay with me. We'll find out soon. And I realized that apparently I had errors in my installation. I guess Caleb Williams is just too good for Fortnite. But you know what's not good? This absolutely embarrassing death here as I die. Is this skin just giving me bad luck? I don't know, I've died off spawn with it all the time. Well, at least I can promise you that game 21 is at least a lot better than game 20 for sure. Made my way on over to Canyon Crossing again. And I found the little Sabrina Carpenter teaser here. At the time I was recording this, she wasn't in the game yet. While talking about date and time and recording and everything, all of these 100 drops were recorded within a week. Yes, within 1 week. I'll tell you this, I've never felt so burnt out of Fortnite until after recording this 100 drops. In my files, this game clocked in at about 1 minute and 1 second. Can you believe that? The shortest game so far. Found out that the pumpkin jump was kind of busted this time. I really did not use it because I thought it was useless until this kill. I think this is a real player. I'm not sure. The one that's making me question it is the name there. I was just minding my own business, robbing the bank, and then this guy attacked me. He was pretty much playing hardball the entire time, just cowering in there, waiting for the vault to open. Well, it didn't really go my way. That guard kind of assisted this person in killing me. Almost was able to kill this guy on the little hotel place there. Took this guy by surprise. Seriously, I think he shook there. No idea where that shot came from. I left the hood. Why did I go back to the hood? Yeah, terrible mistake. Now I'm in a build battle, and it's not going so well for me right now. Hit a headshot for 33 here. That's just painful. I should have left Crime City. I should have never came back. I'm a quarter way through getting this 100 drops done and recorded. And also, I'm a quarter way done getting this video edited, which is pretty cool. You know the drill. Start robbing the bank, and then some guy comes over and tries to kill you so you can take all the loot for himself. You know the whole deal. I had the sticky grenade launcher, so I had the advantage to try and bust out this guy's little hiding spot. Hiding somewhere. I know it. Found him and started to attack him. He was getting pretty worried. Dude boxed up and then shockwaved out of there and got a lot of damage on me. I don't have any healing on me too. Found Misin and decided to use it as I was getting attacked. Well, maybe if I didn't miss my AR shots here, I would have killed him. I was really close though. In game 26, I was able to take this guy by surprise, hit a wall, and then finish him off with my AR. First kill. Of course, because this is Crime City, I got attacked right after, and guess what? He's spamming that damn sticky grenade launcher. This is why I hate the sticky grenade launcher. It's just such a skillless weapon to use. I know they unvaulted it for like the theme of the season because, whoa, you get to blow up the cars and shit. Well, couldn't you also unvault the Anvil rocket launcher because that's what it's made for, actually? It would be a way better decision to unvault the Anvil rocket launcher. However, that answer wouldn't sit right with people because people would rather have the explosive weapon rather than the little thing that actually fits thematically with the season. It is just so unfortunate how they unvault stuff, dude. Game 28 is exactly 54 seconds long. Can you believe that? That means that Game 28 is the shortest game that has ever been recorded in 100 Drops history, at least on my channel. Anyway, got attacked while robbing the bank, per usual. Went into the vault and tried to scare him away with a thermite, you know. He ran away. He probably thought I wasn't worth killing, and I wasn't. In a build battle now with somebody else, don't know where he is. He decided to run. I got other problems now. Went into the sewer thing. I don't know why. I just decided to. Yeah, this black market is like overlocked. Probably because the Midas drum gun is here and that shit is absolutely busted. Trying to take high ground isn't so easy, especially when you're fucking up your edits all the time. For that fight, I'm in a bit of a pickle. With me having to run from storm and everything, yeah, I wasn't gonna live. Game 30 was pretty bad. I don't want to talk about it. Game 31 is also pretty bad as well, to say the least. Yeah, Game 32 also. I actually lied. Game 33 is the shortest game in my recording, coming in at 44 seconds. Can you believe that? Alright, you get a break from the bad games. It's finally time for a well-played game, at least. I mean, like, you only saw me die for like 30 seconds, but for me it was like, you know, 10 minutes, so give me a break. Fletcher Kane spawned at my bank this game, which is the first time in this 100 drops. His medallion is pretty good. It's not too overpowered. After a little bit of playtime you get used to it and you get used to others using it, but it can be pretty busted compared with an E-capper. If you're wondering what the medallion does, it's essentially the wrecked Nitro medallion, except you can't bash in the walls and you don't get infinite sprint. Demonstrated here by this rap guy. When I was coming out, I saw another guy on top of the hill just waiting for me. He got the high ground and started trying to pressure me by coming into my box and everything here, as you can see. But because the pump and jump is absolutely busted, I just used it on him and just killed him, man. I mean, the Infiltrator is still better in every way, but it's like a close second for me to use. You have no idea how much I hate this item this guy is using. Here's an example, right here. Oh, trust me, I'll make it well known how much I hate this Rift Launcher item. But for now, I'll just show you this build fight, and I won't talk over it. You'll just have to sit in 20 seconds with this build fight. Did you enjoy that build battle? Got a cheeky kill here. This guy wasn't paying attention. While going to rush the hotel, I got absolutely melted by whatever gun he was using. I don't even remember what gun he was using. But, I mean, yeah, I was able to escape it for a little bit here. He was healing, I had low health. You can pretty much know how it goes. Careful, buddy, don't let him know I'm here. I'm not gonna bore you with the bank heist. It went nowhere. Ah, Seaport, how much I miss you. How much I miss Godzilla spawning by me and then having to deal with him and run away. I had a close call with death here. No kidding. He almost killed me there. He tried pushing me and absolutely failed here. It's kind of the floor's fault there. Found some guy near the little shrine thing. He's kind of camping there. Because I have this spammy explosive weapon that even a baby could use, I was able to expose him and eventually finish him off for a kill. Alright, top 3 and I'm already getting pushed. Yeah, I don't like spamming this weapon, but it's pretty much the only way I'm gonna get a kill on this guy. This is basically what happened in game 2, except I'm the one that died. Did the usual rob the bank, no one was here. Nobody came until after the bank heist was done, and he had the boost minigun, but for some reason didn't spam it on me. I thought he would. First real player interaction since that bank heist, by the way, and it's what, top 13? Really unlucky play from this guy here. He got caught up in the tree. Yeah, I do kind of feel bad for him. Alright, top 4, and I'm on top of a mountain. I pretty much got sight on everybody. Wasn't long before some guy came up and started to challenge me. You know, I really don't feel good about this kill, but it was the only way I was going to win this fight. I knew I was cooked if I, tried fighting him with a shotgun. And now it's top 2. This guy does not know where I'm at all, which is good. Well, he had his time trying to find me and seeked me out pretty easily. We were both trying to peek for not long, because we know if we did, we'd get lasered by the other opponent here. The entire time I just tried keeping high ground. If I keep high ground, he's not really going to kill me. Well, good thing game luck was on my side, because he phased through his floor, and I was able to kill him for a shotgun blast. I'm telling you, this is the start of a legendary run for me. Yep, you're only gonna see greatness for a while. I have a legendary run right now. Also, I got that soccer skin on, so I'm not playing around. It's top 10, and I'm just now having my first real player interaction. Can you believe that? He tried getting away in a car, and I did not let that happen. I explored his car pretty well there.
Actually, Mission, it's called an Octane, and it's from Rocket League.
Camping in a bush when I started to charge up my bat and take this player by surprise. I knocked them off there. This final circle was kind of annoying because they can hide in the trees and it's kind of blocking my view here. He had the stupid rip launcher thing. You know how this is gonna go. I really should have hit this shot there. Like, I should have not have missed. He started to spam the sticky grenade launcher. I don't blame him. That was probably the only way of winning. He was pretty low. Dude made a poor decision and decided to edit, and I took him down pretty easily. That was entirely his fault there. And I dunked on him, of course. Back-to-back wins, I'm telling you, I'm a demon. What's really funny is I actually forgot to stop recording, so you can see me here choosing my skin for next game. I had to go for the soccer skin. Gotta go for that back-to-back-to-back-to-back. I'm telling you, some of these people have absolutely no reaction time. Like, I bust this guy's build down and I throw the thermite and then he starts reacting. Like, it's too late, dude. And of course, since I'm robbing the bank, literally everyone's here to try and get the kill. Let's just say it didn't really go so well. Game 40 is a pretty painful game to say the least. Found this guy hiding in the little kitchen thing near the north. Yeah, I killed him pretty easily. Then some other dude caught Node and decided to try and challenge me over here. He ran on top of the bridge, and after that, yeah, he didn't put up much of a fight. And he had a lot of legendary loot. First time actually using the laser to open the vault, which is pretty crazy considering we're 40 games in by now. Yeah, you already know the drill. Went to the black market to pick up this explosive thing, which is pretty overpowered. I think this is a real player, I don't know. When it comes to dealing with cars, I just love people with a mammoth. Literally hits people through the car. Literally combats the people who just like to run away in cars the entire game. He had the rift launcher, so I decided to just seal it away forever. No one is ever getting their hands on this thing. My inventory at the moment is just way too valuable to get rid of any item, so that's why I'm not taking it. I don't know what this dude's plan was, but it did not work out at all. Whoa, now we're top 2. All the other kills I got were just bots. I'm not including them. The dude's hiding. I would be too, to be fair. But I think he's hiding in the black market over there, so I'm kind of keeping my eye on that. Remember how I said this was a painful game? Yeah, you'll see why here. I literally predicted this too. And there he is, right then and there. And he also spammed the Bruce minigun, which kind of got me really upset. And killed me for the kill. And the win. Yeah. I hate the Bruce minigun, and many reasons. And that is one. I don't know if I'm ever going to recover from that game. That was a pretty painful one. Yeah, bro, not happening. The only thing that's interesting is just my dad here. That's literally the only thing interesting. While looting, I found the spider that's also a humanoid, and he almost killed me with his ice attacks. Shouldn't he be using his web slingers? I was able to escape and heal. But your game spawned on the bank this game, so I decided to try and kill him, and I did. But someone else came over too. While on top of the mountain, some dude in a bike came over. I didn't hit him. I think I should have. I was essentially playing low ground the entire time, trying to get him to drop down here so I could just pump him with my mythic pump. Yeah, nice try, bro. You're not getting in that car. My explosive shot should have not killed him there. While in the black market, I saw this guy trying to challenge me. He's playing low ground. He doesn't know that he needs to build cover or else I'm just going to explode it with my mammoth pistol. Like, seriously, dude, what are you doing? Well, let's hope I don't get a game 40 here. Found the last guy, and it was a bot. Come on, man. I just decided to do a home run in his ass. That's pretty much the only thing I could think of at the time, so I did that. Not excited about the win. At all. Going for that back-to-back, I got that doctor skin on. Don't mantle that soft thing, it'll get you killed, like here. Oh yeah, babe, check out the new whip. You know I got that V-Bucks. Dude didn't stand a chance at all, man. Like, jeez. I know he's mad after that one. Don't sit in the car. What the heck are you doing, man? He was playing leapfrog with me. Eventually I killed him. He wasn't hard. Hey, it's top 2 now. Wonder how I'm gonna win this one. Down the hill, pop the explosive bullet, use kneecapper, pop the explosive bullet, and finish off with the shotgun win for a back-to-back win again. Dude didn't even get one shot on me. That is unbelievable. Tried to go for that back-to-back, but I got killed by Diddy fan 123454. What is this name, brother? Judge, I'm innocent. He ran to my home. He committed home invasion. Wow, I found a superhero skin that's not just one color. Can you believe that? Yeah, bro, you ain't getting in that bank vault. Someone was camping in the black market per usual whenever I'm not playing on camera. Just driving around when I saw the same guy, he popped out of the porta potty and got away from me, so now we're actually fighting for real this time. He pretty much had the high ground the entire time. I didn't really try and take it from him. I didn't have the health to do that. I should have killed him right here. I really should have, but I somehow missed that third shot. I don't know how. Well, that was a jump scare for me. I'm telling you this right now. I got so caught up in the build fight that I forgot fall damage was a thing, so I went for a side jump, killed the guy, but fell to my death. I got the new crew skin. It's alright, I guess. I mean, all the crew skins this year kind of just haven't been really that good in my opinion. I really haven't liked any of them, to say the least. And yeah, I don't know, man. Flower City was unoccupied, so I just robbed the bank. That's really all I did. Went to the other black market to try and get the accelerant rifle, but it wasn't there. You have no idea how much this happens. I literally have the explosive mammoth pistol, and then they like don't build at all to try and block the shots. They just like try and rush you, and then they just kill them because like, dude, what are you doing? Yeah, blood, you can't bush camp for me. I've done this all the time. Yeah, back in chapter 2, I used to be a huge bush camper. 5 fighting in pumped power. It's not often that I fight here. Went to go grab the dead guy's loot and already got attacked. Sorry, blood, you're not getting that escape. Now it's top 2 and this guy's got to push toward me, which isn't looking good for him. I just sort of try and get a good sight on him. The game was pretty much in my hand. This guy was just trying to sneak around, but I found him and eventually killed him for the win. Back to back again. Cool win, I guess. Game 48 while robbing the bank, or attempting to. This guy came over. He didn't do much. Honestly, not a great box fighter, but I think I did do a pretty good job of like managing this box fight because, I mean, all I had to do was just kind of scare him a little bit, and yeah, he didn't know what he was doing. Yeah, that's my main issue with Fortnite right now. It's just kind of learning how to box fight. I'm more of a build fight player, if you couldn't tell by all these videos. I'm a build fight player, not really a box fight player. I don't really get it. Top 5, trying to stay low so I avoid getting killed, and this guy kind of stole my kill. It kind of was his though, I don't really know. I run the guy, and then, yeah, he just spammed the bat, so I was able to kill him. Found the other guy near, like, the lumberjack chopping tree down place. I don't know what you call this place. And that was a crazy shot right here. I did not think he was going to hit that much. Really dallying around, I kept top so I could, you know, keep an eye on him. And the other guy is trying to find us too. I'm telling you, this explosive mammoth has saved me so many times. If I didn't have it, I probably would have been dead. Not a great time to rift away, dude. That's not even a joke. Why are you rifting in the spinal circle here? It's just gonna lead to your death. I told ya. Fucking home invader in here, man. What the heck? I didn't do shit, man. In the 91210, 91210, looking for the alley. Per usual, someone attacks while robbing the bank. It's pretty much usual. I don't know why he didn't swing on me, though. He has terrible reaction time. Found the guy in the black market. He was camping here. I was able to kill him. Some good citizen tried to Instagram reel me. I was able to hit his car, hit him, and he fell to his death for some reason. I don't know why, but he did. Yeah, now I'm in the middle of a war zone, man. Oh my god, does it get any better than this? Lost pretty much any chance of winning since this interaction right here. One guy backshotted me, unfortunately. Hey, it's game 50, which means I'm halfway done through recording this, but I'm also halfway through the pain. If you're wondering why I blurred his name, it's because I don't allow free promotion in my videos. You have to pay me for that. Looking by what I said in my last sentence, you know what was in his name. And that's just business. Lord business. Only real ones get the reference I made there. This was actually recorded on the day when the Mortal Kombat stuff came in the game, so I'm just testing out Scorpion's Mythic here. I mean, I didn't really use it at all. Like, at all. I don't think you'll ever see one clip of me using it in this 100 drops. There is just way more better items to use rather than that Scorpion Mythic, nor the Sub-Zero Mythic. Top 2. Other guys hiding. No idea where this is. Hopefully it's not a game 41 again. Nope, it was a bot, and he died in Storm. Not kidding. Actually died in Storm. Probably couldn't get out of the caves. It really sucks when your wins end like this, I'm not kidding. It also sucks I ain't going back to back again, unfortunately. I just got outkilled here. You ain't invading my home, Catwoman. And I don't know what I was doing here, but I killed her. It's unfortunate that all of my kills this game were from bots, except for that first person. So now we're in the end game where there's actual real players. I was burning all of his mats. Like, he was doing all these edits on me and everything. It was crazy. Dude almost hit me with his little rift gun thing here. That would have been the end of me, and I'm not kidding. I know why he was a tryhard. He had Twitch in his name, and I will blur that out, because I don't allow free promotion on this channel. Last guy had to push toward me, and that's unfortunate for him because I had a lot of good loot. And with one man with pistol shot, I ended the game with another win. Still a pretty boring win even though I won. Whenever I have one win, I either go 1 for 1 or I just die off it. I legitimately got jump scared game 55. I think for now I'm just not going to show myself robbing the bank because you kind of know what I'm going to do if I'm lonely at Crime City. While at Crackshock's cabin, I saw this one guy in the car and he started trying to rush me here. If I had hit more shots here, I definitely would have killed this guy, but I didn't. Don't worry, I still killed him. While in the cabin, I was attacked by some other man outside. Dropped down and finished him with a good mammoth shot. After that, I went right up to the island and caught this guy lacking. And also went to, you know, kill the boss. And now I got some good loot and we're all essentially playing World Cup, just hiding in our boxes. Storm started moving and so did my bullets. Don't think this dude had any mats left, so I killed him. Me and this guy were running for safety, and as he dropped down, I knew he was low, so I went in for the home run and won the game. I don't know why I was flexing my crown wins. I never do this. I just think it's cringe. I don't know why I was doing it. Caught in a very sticky situation in game 75. I got roasted to death. After this, I'm not going to show myself robbing the bank because you pretty much know what's going to happen if I come out of Crime City alive. I thought this was a bot at first, I'm not kidding, but it was an actual real player, and I could tell it was a real player. But I mean, he was completely clueless, so he was an easy kill. Also, he had some good stuff. I don't like to show bot kills, but I did commit boat manslaughter? Boat? Vehicle? I don't know what this be classified as. Now I'm essentially playing Twisted Metal. These two guys are fighting, and one guy took my car. I literally started fishing. I think this is the first time in 100 drops you've seen me fish. I think, at least. Really funny death here. Got absolutely lasered by the Midas drum gun, and then this guy drilled into me for getting me fourth here. The female version of Indiana Jones on game 59. I almost said game 69, which is coming up soon, but it's not game 69 right now. Little bit of a classic build fight here. You don't really get these often anymore, considering now the meta's box fighting. Dude tried to chop me down, so I came down to him and tried to explode him. He built that pyramid before I could do anything, though. Horrible mistake here, and he ran into the build I had, so I killed him. And got the bruised minigun. You really think I'm gonna pick up a minigun and play that dirty and spam it on people? How foolish of you. I don't want to talk about the last clip there. I totally did not do that. No, that wasn't me. Storm closing. We all want this win. You know how this is gonna go. I held my ground until the storm moved away from me. I got backshotted pretty damn hard here. Yeah, I wasn't gonna take it at all. 60 was pretty short. Same thing with game 61. It wasn't that good. In my recording, game 62 clocks in at 54 seconds. Game 63 is a little better, I guess. Don't tell the corp, but I killed this guy inside his own home. I didn't even invade it. I was getting a lot of kills at the start here. This game was looking pretty promising. Sorry I have to be annoying with the sticky grenade. I don't really like to do it. But just because you do good at the start doesn't mean you win the game. Hope is finally back on game 64. I think you guys kind of missed her. Not a guy hiding in the little shack here. He's a medallion. I want him. He had the rift launcher, so he was able to get away pretty easily, unfortunately. He started trying to run away, and eventually I got him. Pretty lucky shot here. I actually thought he would get away, because my aim is absolute ass. After killing a bot, I saw this guy, and he tried to Instagram reel me, but he failed because I have good movement. Chased him up the mountain and found him sitting here. I missed my mammoth shot there. Another guy came over and he started to tickle and tackle, but, well, I missed my shot there. Me and this guy got into a box with each other, failed my edit, but, you know, I killed him, so there's a good thing in that. But right after, I started to get attacked by the other guy. And somehow, I was able to kill him. I really thought I would lose this, but I guess we both suck at the game. I didn't get to loot for long, it kind of sucked, and I barely got to heal, but for some reason on my death, it just cuts to black right away. I don't know why. The early game was way too boring, so I'm going to skip to near like the mid-game where I got the little audio log here. I always try and keep up with the lore in Fortnite, but recently it's kind of just been all over the place in my opinion, so it's kind of hard to track. Am I wrong for saying that Donald's story was just way better? I don't know. You be the judge of that. Donald's story was just like a lot more mysterious. Like there was a lot of theories you could craft back then with the lore in Fortnite. Now I feel like it's kind of straightforward. You can't really create any theories. Also, story live events were just way better. Now when Fortnite does a live event, it's for like commercial and shit. And no, I'm not counting mini events. Those are kind of just mini events. They don't really have anything much to them. I mean, now thinking about it, I kind of wish we got Donald back, you know? We'd get peak Fortnite again. Or peak for storyline, at least. Please don't get mad at me for saying that, I beg of you. Just got level 200, that's why I'm wearing this guy. I wouldn't be wearing this guy if I didn't get level 200 get the super style. Running around, saw these two people fighting. Tried to kill the fish stick, at least. In the gas station, trying to find heals, this one guy saw me and started trying to kill me, at least. He failed. And, I failed to kill him, so it doesn't lead anywhere. 1 second, you got a decent amount of health, and then the next second, it's all basically gone. He had the sticky grenade launcher, started spamming it, you know how this goes. It's good that game 68 doesn't last long, because next game is game 69, and that's the most important game. And I can guarantee you game 69 is good, so I'm just going to show the kills I get off spawn here, I'm not going to commentate them. If you're wondering why I have 15 kills and it's endgame now, that's because the 13 that I killed were bots, and I'm not including bot kills. Way too boring to include bot kills, it's just going to take up more time on the video, so I'm just keeping them out. I mean, I guess one nice thing is that it makes the editing a lot easier, I can just skip kills, but I still don't like killing bots. Anyway, it's a 1 versus 1 now. Wasn't really a good position, he had zone pull, I didn't, I had to run toward him, and that's pretty bad right now. I don't have any sprint or whatever. We were both rushing towards circle, and I don't know how he hit me with the rift thing. I was behind my stair. It was all part of his plan because right when I got down, he took some health off me. However, with no map or nothing, he was able to kill me for a second place. I said game 69 was nice, but just because it's nice doesn't mean I win it. Sir, you are not going anywhere, and I repeat, you are not going anywhere. Found another guy near, the Foxy Floodgate, but he missed me. I think I tried to reeling me. I think he tried climbing up the wall because he thought it would kill me, but that didn't happen at all. Other guy wanted to run in the air, so I was able to catch him. I swear, I feel like this is the hot spot if you want to get into a fight. Like, I'm near this river by Foxy Floodgate. It's actually crazy sometimes. Kind of reminds me of that gas station during Rex. You know what I'm talking about if you played that season. Rex, I hate that name. Well, top 2 trying to snipe this guy with the mammoth pistol, but it ain't really working out so well, even though I did just hit that shot. We camped in our bases for a little bit. That was kind of the best option for both of us here. Well, we both started running for circle, and I found this guy underneath the build. His rocket jammed, and I was able to kill him for a win. I'm telling you, that river is clogged with people. Game 71 is boring ass shit, if I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, the only time it got interesting was in the end game when there was 5 people left. It kinda sucks it's like that. Right after I heal. You are kidding me. The bot almost killed me here. That would have been pretty embarrassing. For healing and taking damage, I knew I wasn't gonna make it. Game 72 was absolutely terrible. Game 73 is a good one, to say the least. No idea if this is a bot, but I still killed him. This is exactly why you don't panic in Battle Royale, or you end up like this. While fighting another person came up and hid behind his car. Facing this guy like my dog just ran right out the front door. Found him and killed him, but that name... I don't feel good about that. Love when my games are just bots and then on the last circle I'm running around to try and find the last person because he's definitely hiding. I found him, but he took a little bit because all they do is hide. I don't know why that guy was just standing there. I mean, when you have a player like this in your game, yeah, it's almost a guaranteed win to say the least. I guess, I don't know, man. I don't like people who play like this. Probably his little brother playing on his older brother's account. I will say, nice to finally get a win at Shadowblade Hope. I don't really like game 74 all that much. I kind of just want to skip to the next one. Hey, we're 3/4 away from actually completing this 100 drops. Exciting. You can see there's a dude in the bank vault. Kind of classic. Just hiding down there. He eventually came out of his hidey hole, and I was able to track him down and kill him. Some guy left a medallion over here, and yeah, the whole lobby started trying to come around here. Got my hands on the overpowered Midas drum gun. I'm kind of testing it for like the second time here. I haven't really had a chance to get it at all. I don't know what made this guy jump down, but that was a terrible decision because I was able to kill him. Just a little clean kill here, to say the least. That guy was pretty clueless the entire time. Dude spamming me with a sticky cannon launcher, per usual, unfortunately. Very poor decision for you to rift, dude. You're gonna get shot out the sky. It's a 1v1, and I only have 4 kills. Hey, I mean, all of them were real people, so I'm not complaining. You can let it go count. They were all real people. Didn't run into a single bot this game, which made the win feel much more valuable. And that's how Fortnite should be. Argue with a wall. I dropped a bay and found this one guy near it. He was pretty scared to say the least. I threw down a full scanner so I could always find out where he is. I actually thought I was going to die here. Thank God I didn't, though. Dude really thought his fluid bubbles here and save him from my chocolate glass. Typical new gen. Please excuse my absolute terrible aim here. Please, man. While building, I got drilled pretty hard, too. That was not a joke there. And then I died, unfortunately. 1 kill, 2 kill, 3 kill, and death. Unfortunately, game 78 was really worse than last game. Really worse than last game. That makes absolutely no sense at all. Just to show most of these recordings are just on the fly. I don't plan these out at all. 1 minute, 6 seconds. So you know this recording is pretty bad. Finally, a normal game 81. Guy really thought he was safe here. I don't know what he was thinking. Crime City. It's like Crime City. You can't be out on the streets or else you'll get jumped. Crime City wasn't cleared out, so some dude came over and tried killing me while robbing the bank. This wall was really low here. I should have took this wall, but I wasn't thinking about that at the time for some reason. I still killed him, though it could have been quicker. Then killed a guy in his own car near the mountain here. I hit every single one of my shots. He was doomed from the beginning. I didn't think I was gonna hit that last one too, especially on the dot. Forced the dude out of his car, and now we're just playing the pussy game where he's hiding behind the bridge stack because he knows I can't really hit him from there. Kinda. Charged in and got my butt kicked. I should not have done that. You could say that was a massive fumble. Okay, I deserve to be killed for that awful joke. You thought I was taking the skin off after that game? No, I'm keeping it on. I'm gonna make as many low tip your fade jokes as possible. And if you don't like it, click off the video. I will make as many low tip your fade jokes as possible and you're gonna like it. Made my way on down the shiny shafts where it reminds me of shifty shafts. Ran into a player, then he hopped in his car and started to run away. Or sort of, a little bit. Found one person trying to clean up the mess and killed this guy to get all the good stuff. The train started to get going and I saw another person back here and he tried running away. I decided to just let him get away. It's not really worth my time to, you know, chase him down or anything. Shitty death here. I was literally kind of just trying to figure out where this other guy was and then another car came, but did he start time jumping? I have no idea. And then he knocked me off and killed me to fall damage, which kind of pissed me off that day. He emoted too. Pathetic. You can tell I'm not winning this one in game 84. I had no hope. Game 85 was completely worse, and I don't know how I fumbled this badly. While robbing the bank, this guy tried killing me in game 86. Another guy came over and started going to vault, kind of a bad mistake unless if you actually really do need to retreat, but I still killed him, or at least here. I'll kill him. Just wait. You'll get it. There you go. I can't do a good DJ Khaled impression, but I wish I could say another one in his voice. I know it's a bot kill, but I didn't feel good showing this hope. Unfortunate. Endgame time, because there was no action for the rest of that game. One guy on top of the mountain, one guy in a car, the whole shebang. Dude 1 came on the ascender and I had the good timing to kill him there. It's a 1v1 now. Well, I had the super overpowered minus drum gun, so you pretty much know how this is gonna go. Dude didn't build once after shooting me. Kinda weird. Found a man in the bank and then killed him. What else do you want to do? Murder thrills me. Later on, I found a soccer field, which I did not know was actually on the side of the map. I really did not know that. I had to fight pretty much just found the dude later on, and he just started throwing one by ones. For some reason, that was his favorite thing to do. I didn't get the kill, he got killed by someone else. Ran near shiny shafts where I yearn for the mines. Also picked up another one of these audio logs. I didn't really do story quests this season, so I kinda can't put together what's happening, but all I can put together is that they want mine is dead or something. Now we're all essentially playing World Cup finals, just sitting in our boxes. That's literally about it. I even did the little, like, cone invisibility thing here. Hey, did you know at this time there's been over 500 voiceovers? Top 3 and I'm only on 75 health. And by that you can tell I wasn't going to last long at all. Game 88 wasn't any better at all. Literally died off spawn. Game 89 is better. It's alright. I don't perform too well in it, but I did get a kill off spawn here. In the cliff, middle of Prime City, Toxic Floodgate, I found this one guy just camping up here. They didn't even build once for some reason. Random Toxic Floodgate where just everyone was here for some reason. Not kidding, like literally everybody. Tried to hit this guy though. He got me pretty low. I was on my white, like 75, I think. No, 53. I'm bad. I'm an idiot. I literally have no comment on this death here. Dude just did a like speed side jump to kill me. And 90 bank vault got looted, and this guy ran in and boxed himself into the vault, which is never really a good idea. I ran in, and based on my health, you can tell I'm not doing so well. Sneaking around the bank game 91 when I caught this guy by surprise, or I think it was a group player, I don't know. I can tell by the number on his back, I got killed by a 12-year-old. That's just really embarrassing. Or that could have been his soccer jersey number, I don't know. Maybe he's 30, you know? Or maybe 12 is just his favorite number. I have no idea. Anyway, looted the bank and got jump scared over here. I don't know how I did not see this guy's foot there. And I have not been playing good these past, like, what, 3 games? Alright, we finally get a break from the death in this game. It's been a while. Ran near the train and then some other people were here. This guy was just standing in the corner for some reason. Another guy had the same idea and started trying to charge toward me. Built by time, he already has the high ground. Now I have the upper hand as I have the health advantage now. He thought the Shack of Stank would save him. It did not. Looted the train vault. It was pretty nice. This guy was panicking the entire time. He had no idea what to do. Probably knew the build mode. Probably didn't really know how to like counter this attack I'm doing. But I mean, I still suck at aiming, so there's that. As I was trying to find this guy in the black market, I got sniped. Unfortunate. I was really having a good game there. Found this one guy near the dumpster fire. He tried to run or fight back, but that wasn't an issue for him. This guy was clueless the entire time. He tried teaming with me. I don't know why. You would have died anyway, dude. As I was running into the black market, I got surprise attacked by Batman. I mean, kind of in his character, right? The surprise attack people from the shadows. Anyway, yeah, I legit almost died here. I thought I was actually gonna die. Thank God I didn't, though. Started fighting someone else, and then another guy started shooting me, and then after that, another guy shot me, which brought me really low. Jump scared here by hitting 30, literally. Almost drilled into my box and would have killed me like that. Even I make mistakes while playing Fortnite and while recording the voiceovers for this video. In this clip, I got the bat swing off first before he did, or he missed his or something, or whatever. Fighting near Foxy Target again, where I saw another person. Another person came over third party. I handled him. I don't know where that dusk is though. Fighting someone and she was somehow able to hit me with the change of pace there. I'm surprised she was able to do that. And well, she didn't last much longer. Died by the train, at least. I was trying to find the guy the entire time. I just couldn't. He's trying to rob the bank, but I threw thermite there to scare the shit out of him at least. Yeah, these thermites kind of remind me of the stink bombs, you know? It scares a lot of these players out of their boxes. Yeah, just skipping to my death. There's nothing interesting about this game at all. I really just kill bots for the rest of the time, which kind of sucks. The city was, pretty dead in game 98. Yeah, nobody was really here. Yeah, this game was pretty dead. This was my first, like, real player interaction this entire game. Top 15, too. He, got away, unfortunately. I didn't really have him low or anything. He kind of just got scared away, I guess. Yep, now we're in the top 5, essentially. And this guy is trying to move the circle, but I'm keeping him from doing that. I found a guy in his box. He, was pretty scared, I guess. I took his wall and everything, and he didn't really know what to do. I knew it. Also killed the third guy running the circle. I almost fucked up that sentence. Now it's top 2, and he's got the stupid rocket launcher thing, which for some reason can hit a person through walls, which I think is completely stupid. Because the rocket is really fast, you barely have any time to react if you're at close range here, which is what I'm at. He's like right above me up there, so I essentially have no time to react if he's shooting that rocket, which kind of makes this a little harder. He hit me with the rocket before, and he kept high ground, so it's pretty much going to be doomed. And look at that, he hit me right through the floor. That's just stupid. I mean, I like the idea of like that lawless explosive rocket launcher. It's just not executed well at all. The rocket is really fast, and if you're at a close range, you can't counter it. Walls, and the shockwave proportion is way too much. Yeah, I don't really like it. No, I got the rocket. Let's see how you guys like it. 5, and I'm just now having my first real player interaction in a while. See, look how stupid the rocket is. Layered up behind 2 layers of wall, and yet I'm still able to hit him off his build, which is so, it's just so stupid, man. Pushed him down and killed him. I didn't feel good about it, because I had to spam that damn thing, but, you know, whatever. Found the other guy, and I essentially just got backshotted from the explosive mammoth pistol there, which is, I take that over the rocket launcher. Got the Midas drum gun. I just started trying to use it a lot, because this thing is dumbass overpowered. I really wouldn't mind the Midas drum gun if it was like the chapter 2 version and not the chapter 5 version with the hit scan, because that is just a recipe for disaster and overpoweredness. I know a lot of people hated this season because of the fact that you had to go to that one black market to, you know, pick up that dill bit and get the Midas drum gun and essentially just win the game. So the season was very formulaic, but I didn't have that experience because obviously I had to 100 drop Crime City 100 times. So yeah, wasn't taking any chances missing my shots, so I literally just hit him with the rocket launcher. Another guy came forward and I used it on him to try and send it back in the storm, but somehow he didn't bounce back. But I was still able to kill him with the shotgun blast, so there's that. Cool win. I'm not gonna lie, that endgame was actually pretty intense when I played it. And this is it. Game 100. It's the end. I just want to let you know I was so burnt out after doing this. I recorded this all in a week if I haven't mentioned that before. You know, it was my spring break and I really just wanted to take advantage of, you know, being off school. So I decided just to do this all in a week to try and get it out, you know. space room for the Pleasant Park 25 drops, which will be coming very soon. And if you did make it to game 100, aka now, I'd like to thank you a lot. These videos take a long time to make. I mean a long time, like a month and a half to make. Well, unfortunately, I don't last long game 100, like usual, for some reason. I don't know, all these game 100s have a curse on them or something. So as I've said probably in the beginning, the point of 100 drops is to get better. So, let's analyze all of my statistics and see if I did get better while dropping Crime City 100 times. In my first 50 games, I had a total elims of 180, and that rounds out to an average of 4 kills per game. And I had a total placement of 1,801, which comes out to an average of 36th place every single round. And in the last half of the 100 drops, I had a total elims of 215, with an average of 4 that's rounded down. And while placement comes along, I had a 1,627 as a total placement in the last half, with an average of 33 rounded down. So overall, I accomplished my goal of getting better, which is great. That's the entire point of 100 drops. And if you made it to the end of this video, I'd like to thank you for watching. These videos take a long time to make. And, well, I need the support. All these videos are done by myself. So, if you could please subscribe and hit that like button, I'd be very appreciated. And of course, I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye, Fortnite fans. What's going on, Fortnite players? My name is Misin, and in today's video, I'm dropping Utopia City 100 times. Yep, you heard me. I'll be enduring the pain of dropping Utopia City for 100 straight games. At the start of Fortnite Super, Utopia City replaced Seaport City, which was losing its popularity in Lawless and the Star Wars season. Utopia City has quickly become one of my favorite Chapter 6 Fortnite locations, and I'd like to share with you my thoughts on Utopia City and Fortnite Super. So, enough of me yapping on and glazing Utopia City. I'm sure you're dying to see game number 1. So here we are, game number 1, the first game that will eventually lead up to 100. At the time of game number 1, this was probably my, I would say, 10th time dropping Utopia City, somewhere around that. So I generally had no clue like what were the best locations to drop at or anything. I wasn't entirely intrigued by Utopia City on launch because it just replaced Seaport, and I liked Seaport a lot, but eventually I came around to it and it became quickly one of my favorite Chapter 6 POIs, as I mentioned in the intro. There's definitely some flaws with it, I will say, but for the most part I thought it was a great location for Chapter 6. Anyway, this fight went on for way too long. I had to kill the lizard man. Oh, I have a lot to say about these compounds, but I'm gonna save it for throughout the video. You do not know how much my heart was racing at this point, especially when he turned back and I only hit 32 damage on him. I thought I was entirely cooked here. Well, I mean, I was. With only 54 HP, you're not really getting anywhere, per se. If you're wondering why the offset of the video is offsetted and not to frame entirely, it's because my OBS was kind of messing with me. Essentially on my screen, Fortnite was full screen, but on OBS it was offsetted because a setting in Fortnite wasn't actually in the resolution of my main monitor. It gets fixed later, don't worry. I'd say after game 4 I think I fixed it. Then another Storm Beast, I'm not too happy. The only way to counter these things is if you have the Surf Cube, which comes in later, or if you have these base boost items. If you don't have any of those items, you're kinda screwed. You essentially just have to hope the Beast is an idiot. This guy should have been dead a long time ago. I'm just in a tricky fight with him. Wasn't worth my time to fight him because he just kept, boxing and everything, so I just ran away and healed fully. Now not that Hollow Twister isn't in the game or any red dot sight, I think people are waking up to how good the Fury is, because it's actually a really good AR in my opinion. No matter what, I always take it over the Spire. The Spire just doesn't hit a shot for me. Next time, knock before you come in, sir. Final 3, I'm setting up camp next to these slurp barrels so I have some health, and this guy's in the bush. He just jumps out and jump scares me. Didn't work for him though. It's a 1v1 now, and he's up there, which means I have to push toward him, but I got a legendary DMR, so he should be scared. Used the Superman sprite to make him panic. Eventually, Storm started coming, and I had to move up the hill. He had the genius idea to try and hit the launch pad here. Obviously, not the greatest decision to do in the final circle, so I won the game. Game 2, we're off to a good start to this 100 drops. Should have checked before running in here, buddy. Now you're dead. Something to know about me is I cannot hit a shot for the life of me. I'm pretty low, so I ain't gonna jump down there and try and kill him yet. He's in the building here, so I'm just healing. But then he ran away, so I just started fighting this fire over here next to Utopia City. If anything, this whole scene reminds me of Wrecked. I'm not kidding. With all the cars here, there was like 3 cars that got involved in this fight over here. Placed one of the guys down until he got into a fight, so I decided to third party. My dude, you should not be standing out in the open like that, especially if you see that someone else just got shot. He was a chicken, man. He was just cowering the entire time. And he had the medallion and the victory crown for me and everything. Now that other guy is running for his life because he just saw a chicken get murdered, and I don't blame him. I'd be running for my life too. He got into a rift and I was almost ready to kill him there. One more shot, he would have been dead. In a rift, lost him, found him again, and eventually killed him. Now we're back here in Time City, and I'm fighting a guy who is at least somewhat decent finally. While fighting, our whole structure came tumbling down, but I had a base boost, so I survived, and he died. Roxy's location came for him, and eventually wiped him off the map. Pretty neat kill to say the least. He wasn't ready. I am officially S tier, the best tier. Now it's top 2, and I'm trying to find out where this other guy is. He's probably a bot. Well, how do I put this? He ran in the storm, like usual. Alright, enough victory. It's time to die a lot. Okay, fight's a little better. Not by much, but it's still better. I don't know where this Peely came from, but now he's in my building, and he's legit almost killed me. I was able to heal, come back out, and fight. And well, he had the cheerleader pom-poms, and there's no way I'm shooting that damn thing down, so I'm leaving. Came back to Utopia City and found the Bruno. I don't know if this is the same guy that had the cheerleader pom-poms, I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, it was. I don't have any mats, and I don't really have a base boost, so I'm kind of screwed here. Isn't this item so much fun? I'm not gonna lie to any of you. I don't like running away from fights. It kind of makes me mad, so that's why I don't do it. But whenever somebody has that cheerleader pom-pom mythic thing, I have to run, man. Listen, if you don't have any of those items I mentioned before, you're basically screwed. And it's not worth it to fight the damn thing and waste your time and ammos and mats, so why would you even fight it? You know, if ever we're just to split loopholes, I'd probably play ranked for these games so I don't have to deal with bullshit, but, you know, it is what it is. And I'm not a guy who hates fun, I just want fair gunfights, that's all I want, and that's too hard to ask for. Game 7, for once, Utopia City was actually pretty quiet, nobody was really here. Made my way south of Brutal to catch a fight going on, that guy just killed another guy. He ran away, like usual. Now we're caught up in another fight, this time in the gold biome, near it at least. The dude wasn't really all that good, but I still, you know, tried to kill him. He ran away a lot though. Went to chase him down like usual, but he had a base boost, and I probably could have used my cheer pom-poms, but I didn't want to waste 25 just to catch up to this guy. Oh yeah, for once I actually had the cheerleader pom-poms in my inventory. I didn't have a base boost or couldn't find one, so I carried them instead. Our fight here attracted a lot of people, including this bot, I think? I don't think so. Long, drawn-out fight. I probably could have been quicker there to try and kill this guy. Dude didn't cover his side, and I was able to capitalize off of that with a kill, but I got launched off, so I don't get the loot up there. Almost died here. I was close to death. If he would have pulled out his AR, I definitely would have been dead. Storm came about, and because he was panicking, I was able to capitalize off of that, rushed him, and then he died to the storm. So yeah, and there was a chug jug there, so I had to grab it quick. Man, what's with all the cars? I swear, every single fight there's been a car in there, at least somewhat of it. Well, it's a 1 versus 1. He's probably up there. Oh crap. He kept high ground the entire time, which I don't really take up too much offense to. Not necessarily. Storm was pushing on us, and he ran out with his base boost, which I was trying to capitalize off of that, but I didn't, you know, have the good aim to do it. The camping portion of the 1 versus 1 on an endgame, I truly thought it was over right here. When he hit me for that much, I thought it was over, but he didn't land another shot, and I was able to pick up a victory royale on this guy after he runs a little bit here. I'll let the clip play. Legit thought it was over after that shotgun shot, I'm not gonna lie. wasn't the smartest decision to break into a house that you hear footsteps under. Now I'm shooting at the locals. Unfortunately, my bullets hit a wall instead. Went to take the wall, he came out guns blazing, he hit me for a lot, and hit me for a lot again, and hit me again. I should have aimed better there. Found a helpless Robin in the street. Too bad my shotgun doesn't do any damage, and I can't end him. I should have aimed better there. I beat this guy so badly that eventually he just accepted his end here. Just crouched. Just took his leave. Man, I really gotta get better at my stair editing. For some reason, I just can't edit a stair for the life of me, dude. Another dude tried coming out, and I eventually shotgunned him, but another person is shooting at me, so I have to scare him away for a second as I damage him. Found another player near the spire trying to pick up the pieces, and I found him, so I started shooting him. And my base boost didn't work there. He flew away, but luckily I found another person to prey on. Do not take that last line out of context. Well, what do you know? Game 10 is 10 minutes long. Not kidding. Exactly 10 minutes long. I'm kinda spoiled that I lost the game, but, you know, just a little fun fact I thought I should share. I mean, I lose a lot. 100 games? I probably win about 15 of them. 15 to 10 in an average 100 drops. That's just a guess. I'm not actually sure on how many games I win or lose. Maybe after this recording session, I'll go count, and I'll tell you in the next recording session how many wins I get on average in 100 drops. Another fun fact, did you know that that was my 100th voiceover in this video? Another thing is, did you notice that the game number is actually not game 10? It's a different number? I don't know, I haven't edited the game number in, so maybe I'll pick a number between 1 and 1000 for this game. I've always wanted to do that joke since the Seaport City 100 drops, I just keep forgetting. Bought the Spire near Utopia City. This is usually where I come to after leaving Utopia City. I come over here to get my hero rank up and to get some better loot. If you want to win against him, keep your distance, build a wall, or use a rock as cover, and just keep shooting him. I like to use the DMR, but in this case I only have my Furies, so that's what I used. Looting the bridge when this Superman sprite just came up to me. Like, and he just stared. That's all he did. He wanted to be picked up. He kept following me. And everything. So, I eventually just picked him up. I mean, hey, do I really need the DMRs in the game, right? Even though I love the DMR so much. Alright, child, you're being put to use. Don't disappoint me. Powering in your box and not playing offensively never pays off, just like how this guy did. Had a build fight with this guy, hit him, just didn't do enough damage. I hope that man took good care of my child. I already miss him. After a little while, I started to fight another man who was building up on me. He didn't get one shot yet. You know, I could take walls. I just can't edit the damn wall for the life of me. You see that edit? I failed like 60 times there. Fighting, and he eventually took a lot of health off me. He knocked me down and everything. So eventually, I just took out my base boost and went to the ground to try and reset myself so he could come down here and I can shoot him. But my dumbass decided to rush him, and I should have just kept my distance. I probably would have won. Alright, let's talk a little strategy in game 13. It's about time. Objectively, the party building right here is the best building to land at if you're dropping Utopia City. At the bottom of the building here, it's got slurp barrels, so you could easily just get yourself up to 50 right away to push other players. You'd have an advantage. The building has 6 chest spawns, which is a little less than some of the other buildings, but it's more than some of the other buildings, so it's a good medium in my opinion. However, don't land on the top, land at the building below because you'll get shot out from a guy on one of the skyscrapers. Back to the fight, this guy came out of his car here to try and kill me, and he gets right back in. Like, what? I don't get the plan here, dude. Maybe if you didn't spend all that time in the car, maybe this guy could have killed me. Went over to the boss, and somehow nobody has killed this guy yet. It's top 20, by the way, and the guy is dead. I like his medallion. It's not buffed, it's not, like, overpowered. It's just right, and that's what I like. Well, now that I have the medallion, I'm gonna be swarmed after like I'm a wanted person in Illinois. That makes absolutely no sense. I don't have no idea why I said that. And my punishment is dying right here with the medallion. Nobody here at Utopia, so it got pretty boring, really. Seriously, it was boring. We're about the time of where I die here, when I snipe this Jake guy. Decided to jump up and try and grab the loot, but that really didn't go my way. I'm getting caught here. I'm not even good at the game here. This is totally a play I would do. You gotta miss it, gotta miss it, gotta miss it, gotta miss it, gotta miss it. Go, go, go! Go, go, go! I think that's how the meme goes. I'm not entirely sure. This dude trying to finesse around me, but he's not getting it. Totally tried to do an unexpected play here, but he was covered, so that wasn't efficient at all. Maybe I should have ran away, but I don't like running away, so I died. We'll give Messi one more try here before I switch off. Light Rider railed up here, and I was eventually able to just shoot her. Almost died, though. Found Cell hiding near down there, and my shotgun didn't do any damage there. I gotta stop saying there. I say too much. I feel like it. I don't know, maybe I don't. Ran into a fight and got absolutely deleted by the kill switch revolvers. Those things are no damn joke when they're used efficiently. Landed in the building and the dude found me and got the gun first, so I decided to run for my fucking life. Was able to find shield and some guns, so I eventually just started to murk the entirety of Utopia City. Other guy over here just trying to break my builds, like that's really gonna help him any shape or way. He eventually challenged me and I was able to kill him, but not long after, some guy comes to me and I die to him. I started shooting this guy from across the POI, only landed one shot. Went nowhere, so I decided just to, you know, run. I mean, not really run, just, you know, go to a different place. I'm not running from anybody here. Went back to Utopia City. You thought I was gone with this place. I mean, maybe when Game 100 comes along, I might be done with Utopia City, because I'll finally have other options to land somewhere else, and I might get tired of it. But I still love the POI, so I'm not really going to be done with it. I'm here. I need you for more murders. Dude across the bridge, timed the base too strong, did the pull-out animation, and eventually got gunned down. Can I speedrun game 19? Well, it's not a question, it's will I? And the answer is yes. Okay, I'm just gonna break the speedrunning joke here because this is truly just a heroic moment. I'm getting chased by the Storm Beast, which is almost uncounterable. This guy comes over and offers me a ride and he gets me the heck out of there. Oh my god, I was dying of laughter when this happened. As a thank you, I offered him mats and he dropped all of his brick, but I was like, no, take my wood. I'm not gonna do anything. And he eventually did. I'm grateful for this man. You are amazing. Whoever you are a hero, and you deserve to be shouted out. If I had your name. I wish I did, or else I would have shouted you out. You guys like when I do that, or nah? I'm just generally curious, because, I mean, the whole point of the video is for me to commentate, right? Running around and found two people in here. One guy, you know, bot, and the other guy searching the suitcase of patience. I looked at him, and did a little bit. This guy was very dedicated, and I just closed the door and left him. I didn't want to do anything with him. Oh, manslaughter. Alright, our first real player. This is gonna be good. I mean, the other guy was a real player, but this is my actual first real player fight out of the 6 bots I've just killed. But I broke the stair, and this guy didn't survive much longer. And he had the exotic version too. Ooh. And I'll get to use it in this fight, and it only does 38 damage. But then it does another one. And I killed a TTV, your Twitch channel. I was told an 8-year-old watches my channel, so I'm not gonna try and swear. Not is the key word. And this guy should try not to run away from me, so I'm gonna try and get involved in this fight over here. Try is the key word. This fight must have been going on for a while, too. Holy crap, look at all that building. I've been repositioning to try and get this guy to push toward me while coming in the circle, and I kind of got my wish here. This guy was pretty patient, pretty strategic and everything, boxed up a lot. This guy's the reason why something will happen later in the game. Do you think I'm really gonna spoil things on this channel? Hell no, I like to keep things secret until the end is revealed. He was almost dead here. I should have hit him, but I didn't. He was able to edit the code in time. You know that one video where the guy is just in the car and he's saying like, Donald Trump, please save us. And he's like praying? That's this guy right here. Maybe if you would have got out the car, you would have won, because you could have fought me. I'll never understand why people staying in the car think that's gonna help them win the fight. Don't stay in the car in a fight. It's not gonna help you. Come out and fight the person. That is the best thing for you to do. So, this fight is pretty much the reason why I lose the game, and I'll explain. The dude right here is playing very strategically. He's staying in his box, and as I'm fighting him, my mats are decreasing, while he's only gaining stuff, because he's not doing anything, he's not wasting his time, he's not wasting his mats, so he's literally just staying in there, just only replacing his builds, that's it. I'm trying to pressure him, but I know if I go in there guns blazing, he's gonna box me, he's eventually gonna kill me, because this guy is not bad at the game, he's actually pretty good. And right here, I'm not paying attention to my mats. I'm actually trying to fight the player, and I'm not paying attention to my mats. If I was paying attention to my mats, I would have tried to play more strategically instead of just wasting my mats on this one guy. Looking at my mats, right here, I am physically not built to fight this person and to have an endgame, especially because I'm low and this guy probably has max wood and max brick, I'm assuming. Right next to me, this dude is in a car. I should have tried shooting his car, but I didn't do that, and now I'm pretty low on mats. I only got 15 builds left, and now, well, I only have like 40. Now I'm officially out of mats. I don't really have the health to fight this guy head on, so now I just have to try and play strategically and try and finesse my way around him, which isn't gonna work, considering that my aim isn't good at all and I'm hitting low damage shots. We all knew how this game would end, but maybe if I would have hit that shot there, I probably would have won. Oh, I definitely would have won. Well, to start, people dropped with me in Utopia. They just didn't fight me, nor did I fight them, so more strategy talk here. After looting Utopia, you should come near the spire here to get your hero rank up and get some more loot. It's pretty good, and it's pretty easy to take down. Just stand behind a rock or go to Mount yourself, and it's pretty easy. Someone was hiding in the little academy lab thing, and I thought he was down there, but I didn't see him. So yeah, he got away, but the only thing interesting left was just my death. That's really about it. Game 22 is pretty good. No spire this game. Kind of sad. Later on, I found a new at the time, chili pom-poms. Decided to try and use them this game. This was my first time using the item, so I pretty much had no idea how it would work. But yeah, it looked overpowered when I used it on this bot. Finished from the alpha, transferred back in, and found this thing to start hiding in the bush. I feel bad for what I did to him. Pom-poms just ain't fun, man, to use and go against it. It kind of just makes me mad, man. I lost them because, you know, they ran out, or they were at least like 12%, which I'm not using pom-poms at 12%. There was someone hiding in the little academy thing here, but I decided not to push down because I didn't want to get gunned down as I ran in there. I thought it was a bad idea. I should have done it though. You'll see why. Well, there's one Storm Beast and there's one normal player, or would-be normal player for a little bit. Yeah, little did I know this other player had the other item too, and then they decided to team on me because, you know, they're not going to waste their time killing someone who doesn't have a beast thing. And it is my mistake why I died here. I should have thought that out better, but I still would have died in the first place even if I didn't make that mistake. Game 23 makes up for game 22. Just taking a stroll in the park and I got shot at. He had the upper hand pretty much the entire fight, and I thought I was gonna die here, but I was able to clutch up with the twin auto? Yeah, twin auto shotgun. If I remember correctly, this is like the day the new Bruce came out, so like everybody was wearing it. Another person attacked. Got the exotic sentinel and the wingstop grappler from this guy, so now I'm way more confident in my fighting. This guy had the pom-pom, so I just used the wingstop grappler to maneuver around him, pretty much. You can't really hit me when you do this. Yeah, eventually he came out of the beast form, and I just started pressuring the crap out of him. Started pressuring him even more. And killed him right before he could enter the beast mode. He's gotta be mad after that. We are now pretty much in the final circles. There's 2 other people alive. Almost killed guy number 1. Almost. Storm was on our butts the entire time, and yeah, it got pretty hectic. The third guy got yoinked by the other guy, and now it's a 1-versus-1. I'm hitting him and tried getting him back in the storm, but he got me this time. And I ran out of mats at this time. Oh boy. Used the base boost to finesse around, and I got this epic shot for the victory. If I didn't have a base boost there, I definitely would have been dead. I swear to God, these creatures are straight out of a quiet place. I'm not kidding. Same fate in game 25. You have absolutely no idea how much that item made me want to pull out my hair whenever I played this game. It's halted now. Thank God I don't have to worry about it anymore. I really need some DMR training. Feels so satisfying to get hits off the DMR. I'm not kidding there. I'm begging you, Fortnite. Please keep the DMR next season. I fucking love that gun. Was fighting this dude, but he got nuked by the other guy. I didn't get the kill. Kinda sad about it. Happened right in front of my eyes too. Saw a Storm Beast, panicked, and I, by habit, hit my slide button and slid off a cliff. Yeah, not proud of that. Game 27 was boring. I mean, at least in the first half it was boring. I wouldn't say the second half was boring. I mean, now I've just found my first real player, so now the game's picking up pace, but in the top 13, man. We had a third party come along, like usual. I'm not complaining though. Dude tried to reset and get some distance. I tried not to let that happen. However, some other person came over and dashed right in my face, which I did not think he was gonna do. Now we're at Foxy when another guy trying to run from me. I didn't hit a single shot. Decided to try and camp on top of the mountain to get some visibility on the competition, but one guy was able to Instagram reel me, almost knocked me off. You have no idea how rewarding and fun that feels doing that. Well, 1v1, I'm pretty low, this guy's probably 100, so I'm at a disadvantage here. He did a shitty mantle move, and that costed him the game, and I won. If I missed that mantle shot, I definitely would have died. Game 28, this guy tried to fight me off spawn. I don't know how he didn't kill me. He has those Chinese symbols in his name. I don't know how he didn't kill me. Come on, everybody knows if you have those Chinese symbols in your name, it automatically makes you better. Only thing interesting in game 29 is pretty much my death. Almost died here, man. That was crazy. Guy on top of the building up here, and I dealt with him. I lasered him, and then eventually ended him. Let's talk some more strategy in game 30. I like to say some stuff here. If you make it out of Utopia City, and if the Overlord Spire is here, please come over here and kill it. It is such a recommended thing for you to do. Usually I come here to get the Sentinel Pump Shotgun, the exotic version. And this time when I had it, it gave me the Yoink version, which I'm not really too glad about. I didn't pick it up, because I just don't like the Outlaw Shotgun. If you grab that Overlord Spire, you'll be set up for every single game. Literally. Not joking. I got attacked in my own apartment. My neighbors are awful, man. Why can't you just be peaceful for me with once? Literally, the neighbors here are awful. That's all they want to do. They just come and kill you. That's all they want to do, man. Couldn't even get out of the damn neighborhood without being attacked. This neighborhood sucks, man. You know what also sucks? Losing. I think in my Crime City 100 drops, I think Mano had a glitch where he didn't have his cape on. Almost died here. That would have been embarrassing. Decided to third party a fight outside Utopia City. Didn't really go out so well necessarily. Utopia City was quiet. This was literally the only guy that landed here, if I recall correctly. I was about to leave Crime City when this Valeria came out of nowhere and started to try and attack me. Went down the Demon's Domain to try and grab the medallion guy. He was hiding down here. Fight didn't last long. He died pretty much instantly. Now that I've got regenerated shields, I feel a lot more confident to fight everybody, which I start doing now. Lasered this guy down as he came in, already cracked on white. Got some distance and started to hold him off, at least try to, waste his heals. Fighting in the top floor, and I opened up this fight and closed it right away. Now it's me and this guy. Just me and him. He was a cranker, to say the least. Right here I made a mistake that you shouldn't do. I thought that the glider would rappel me down until I got close to the ground and then my glider would deploy, but that didn't happen. Thank God the spy rifle sucks, so it didn't hit a single shot, but still, I should have died here for that mistake. He played high ground the entire time and I'm on low. I probably shouldn't have wasted my minis, I got regenerating shields anyway. Well, when you're only 100 HP, you're not really going to survive a shotgun blast to the head. Game 34, Utopia City was just utter chaos. I had a very close call with this kill switch here, and then I died. Nobody at Utopia at all. Game 35. Fought the Spire and grabbed the exotic. It was the pistol. Then I fought another Spire. This just fought another Overlord Spire and got another exotic. Guy in a bush, and I'm gonna go and try and surprise him. That didn't work out. A bunch of people are over here. We're all just free-for-alling at this point. It's a top 3 situation. I grabbed zone, so they had to push toward me. While fighting guy number 1, Nick A30 came over and pushed me. And I eventually died. Yet again, Utopia was pretty boring. Fought the Spire people, at least. Stood in the bush while doing it. Now we're over at the island. There's a bunch of people here. Thank God this guy's sensitivity is low. I would have died if it wasn't. Another guy came over and picked up the medallion. It, you know, just did it. Thought he was below, but he was actually above. Should have aimed better here. Like, he was one-tapping. I was missing everything. Not kidding. Everything. I eventually catch up to him. and well, kill him. I almost got lasered from the fire rifle here. Almost. Made my grand escape, only to be caught in another fight, where he ran. Then I had to chase another opponent down and kill him. Rest of the game was boring, so here's my death. Game 38 is a little better at least. Person just kept running and eventually I chased him down and killed them, at least. Another person came over, but this guy doesn't know that shield bubbles aren't going to protect you from me coming in your bubble. Fighting this fire when another person came over and tried third-partying. It was a long, dragged-out fight, but at least I got him. Fighting the Overlord's fire. I'm surprised I didn't get third-partied at all here. Found a person at Supernova Academy, and I busted my way in to try and find this guy. I chased him around the POI, and I eventually killed him. I found a Robin trying to fight someone else, or one person trying to run away. He hit me for a lot. Went up to heal, probably should have used stronger mats, and probably should have placed a cone. Got one kill off spawn while this guy just got done fighting another person. Eventually I found another guy camping up in this box over here, and I was eventually sent to meet my maker. Let's start the 40s off strong, shall we? Utopia City boring. Skip ahead. I really shouldn't have been missing any of my shots here. These were the easiest two, but I still missed both. Oh, you can say I'm paying the price for having really bad aim. Trying to pressure him so he doesn't heal. Well, at least eventually I do kill him. Trying to go fight the Overlord Spire where there's a guy kipping in that car thinking he's slick. Once I killed the Spire, the guy came straight back for me. I need to make all these plays with the base boost, but these kids already know how to counter this already. Yeah, no words needed for that last clip. I don't know what happened to this dude. Maybe he lagged out? I have no idea. Or maybe he gave up. I don't know. Well, we're in the final circle now, and it's just utter chaos, and my base boost is about to break. Grabbed the zone, so they had to push toward me. This guy went a different route, though. My biggest problem right now is my materials. I'm running pretty low. I don't want this to be a game where I run out of materials and die because of that. Very luckily, I was able to kill this guy and get his mats for a refresh. I mean, it wasn't like capped mats, but it was still a good refresh. I needed these materials. Well, in the end, it only took one edit to win the game. That's pretty hard if I say so myself. The 2 kills were bots, and I'm not showing those, so just enjoy my death. There was a humongous fight in the clubhouse, game 42. Everybody was just a little drunk, nothing too crazy. We used their guns, nothing too crazy, am I right? Well, I think I'd want to be drunk after this loss.
We're back in the ball, we got a little bit of a scuffle, eh mate?
8 damage kill, by the way, not complaining. Back at Foxy Floodgate, there was another fight that broke out here. After a little bit of boring box fighting, I was eventually able to kill him. Up on a mountain, scoping out the situation, trying to get some tags. Both medallion people are around me. I'd like to get the one where it regens your shield and makes your weapons reload faster. While rotating, I got shot from behind. Got ganged up on by 2 people and lost. Game 44, I dropped the place where Midas is. I wouldn't really recommend this place. It's kind of confusing with the chests. Like I said, that club place is pretty much the best place to drop when you're going Utopia. This is about the game where you see me start rotating here a lot to try and get the Wingstop grappler. In this game, he had it, so I took it off his hands. Went to the abandoned outpost in cave. You know, it's lonely now. Got into a fight near the southwest, I think, of Foxy Floodgate. It was a lot of cranking. A lot of it. Able to hit a beefy shot, then I edited the floor up to kill him and finish him. Dude used the Ravens to try and kill me. It almost worked for a second, but then he dropped down and then I was able to finish him. Also, this is the update where the Surf Cube got introduced. I'll use it later in the 100 drops, don't worry. Guy was running away with me from the base boost, but then pulled out his Twisted revolvers and tried, lasering me from that. But I think he forgot that if you use them, it doesn't prevent you from fall damage, so he died. Back in Demon's Domain, for some reason I usually win here. I don't know why. Was going for a rotate after trying to pressure this guy, and I got shot at pretty hard. Keep an eye on the store. If I get damaged by it at any point in time, it's pretty much game sold. Killed the first guy down over there behind my wall, and the other person came around the corner to try and finish me. Missed my first shot, built a lot. He
because I'm panicking, and eventually shot him and won the game.
My heart was racing during that. I'm not kidding. No tears left to cry after that one, but there's a tear to cry after this game, to say the least. Killed this guy off spawn. He didn't have much. Got involved in a nasty fight near Robin's place, or the slurp room I think it's called. I'm telling you, this shotgun's only good if you're like in their face. Like, I never was in this person's face, and it did 23 for a headshot. Can you believe that? And today was actually the day that the Excalibur rifle got involved for the first time ever, I think. I used it on this guy and killed him. Got involved near a fight in Foxy Floodgate. He eventually ran away, like usual. While rotating from Foxy, this other guy tried rotating too. I was eventually able to kill him. Found the dude in a little restaurant here. He tried running. Didn't work for him though. Beast in the endgame. We love to see it. Found the person that ran away from me earlier. I was eventually able to end them. Last player was a bot, of course. So I went and found a Superman sprite and I tried killing him with it. Just to, you know, make the win a little different. Hate bots. I hate them! Back-to-back wins. Can we do it? One person hiding in his box. I'm trying to use the Excalibur to get him out. Too bad my pump hits for weak here, but then I eventually come back down and pretty much just end him. Actually decided to try and do some quests. I was falling behind on some. Man, these sweats are so annoying. Just let me do my quests in peace for fucking once. Man, sweats are ruining this game so much. Just let me do my quests and drive my car. Oh, no. Don't worry, I killed him. Alright, shall we cue a montage of me getting killed and trying to win the game? I think we should. Back-to-back wins. Can't believe I did it. You know, it was about damn time we got Robin in this season. I mean, we've had Batman for like, what, 5 years? Hey, finally picked up the Surf Cube. It was about now. It was about time. My honest thoughts on the Surf Cube is it's a really good item in my opinion. It doesn't allow you to shoot while you're on it. You know, you only have a certain amount of flight time before it disables. I think it's a balanced and good mobility item. I really like it. I really hope they keep it next season. I would love for them to do that. Game 49 ended quickly so we could get halfway done through this 100 drops. I think Utopia City is pretty accurate to Chicago, because I got attacked by a person wielding a shotgun pretty quickly. Decided to be annoying and just decided to try and use the beast to try and kill this guy. It didn't really go so well for me. I tried using it. I tried, but if I fought him normally, I definitely would have won. Man, that loss was so bad, it made my screen cut black. I don't think I've had a loss that bad yet. Fighting in Utopia City, and almost died here. He got really scared that he started to try and hide in the building here, and I was able to kill him. Eventually, a Godzilla came, and his name was Low Taper. Huh. Hey, Shockwave Hammer was back for this day of the summer event. It was pretty cool to see it make a return for the first time ever. I'm telling y'all, the Hyperburst pistol is severely underrated. I really wish I would have ran it more during this 100 drops. Field bubbles will not save you from my shotgun. Got into a fight, and he was able to get the shot off and shot through my stairs somehow. The city was really boring, so I left. Went to kill the Overlord Spire, and when I went to go grab the thing, some guy shot me. He definitely won't try that again. Killed another Overlord Spire and got the Sentinel shotgun, the exotic version. I didn't get to use it for long. He was completely lost. He shot in the direction I wasn't even in. Little chaotic, but I killed this Bruno. Can't tell if this is a bot, but I'll include it anyway. While killing the Overlord Spire, a Chun-Li came up and I missed my shot. And this Mandalorian skin, as you can see, did not know the way at all. Maybe I should place the floor beneath me. Could have pulled him off. Another very short game. My pump did not do any damage and I missed my last shot. first real player I found in Utopia City, and it's top 40. He thought the best thing for him to do was to use his shotgun camera, which I blocked. So what? 4 kills later and I finally find another real player, for God's sake. Bouncing around in the shockwave camera, and he almost got the hit on me, but I was able to kill him. Later on, I found out actually a really good player here. I'm not kidding. He was quite tough to try and kill. A really risky play here, but I was eventually able to kill him. Almost killed me though. Trying to pressure this one guy, and it's the top 3. So if I would have hit my first shot here, I definitely would have won, or at least tried to win. But he got the shot off first. Absolutely destroyed by a purple twin fire auto. Like I said, it's only good if you're in the face with only bots in Utopia City this game, so I left. Traveling in this car, I sprayed him down until I eventually killed him. So I get this guy really low, right? And then I obviously push him because I'm not passing up this opportunity. At this range, my shotgun does 33 damage. I miss my second shot, and then, yeah, I die. That's one thing I hate about modern Fortnite shotguns. Most of them just don't feel consistent. Whatever. On this day, the rocket launcher came back, which doesn't come back anymore for some reason. After fighting the spires, some people tried to come over and attack us. First guy learned the hard way that sometimes third party ain't the best option. After a while, I found this real player on top of a mountain and almost died to that guy. Eventually did a double edit and I killed him. I'll tell you this, Brutal Boxcars was a entire war zone for game 59. There was like 4 people shooting us, not kidding, but I did a really clean clip on this guy. With Storm coming, I was the first one to rotate out of Brutal. I'm not kidding. Everybody fighting. This one person's got the Raven, so he can pretty much take no fall damage whenever he needs to. But I got a base boost, so it's the same thing for me. Severely lowered. Other guy got killed by another guy, and I ran over to grab his mats, and now it's a 1v1. Right now, we're rushing for zone pole, because whoever gets zone pole is pretty much going to win this game. I have zone pole, he's got to push toward me, he's got to come uphill, things couldn't have gone better for me. Didn't think I was going to win with the weekend, I'm not kidding. Game 60! Hit a clean DMR shot on this guy. I found another Hades guy. There can only be one. I don't know what this guy was thinking. He didn't build at all. He just let me spray him. This isn't zero build, pal. Pushed him pretty hard, and when I did an edit play here, I only hit him for 63. He edited me down in, but didn't edit his stare, and I killed him. Found another guy, I pumped power. This is the medallion guy. I have a bad habit of not putting cones in my boxes, and that's what got me killed here. I like game 61. A lot. And I mean a lot. Once again, a shield bubble will not stop you from my gun. It puts a smile on your face whenever someone blows themselves up with a rocket launcher. This entire time, an entire fight, I literally just stay here and I just camp it out because I know he's gonna kill me if I rush up there, so it's not worth it. When he ran away and Storm came, I just went down into the academy lad and just took bandages the entire time. You know, outplayed him, I guess you could say. Like I said, it was the best option for me. If I rushed up there, he definitely would have shot me with a shotgun and killed me. Demon's domain. That's all I'm saying. Really thought this guy would have got away, but luckily my aim didn't disappoint me that much here. Top 4, I got zone pull, shooting into the crowd. It's gonna looking up for me. What are you doing? Just standing still in a final circle. He ran over to the stack where eventually I killed him. And the other person came rushing in trying third party, but he was too late. And now it's a 1 versus 1. This 1v1 had a lot of base boosting, and I mean a lot of it. You know, thinking about it, if he would have killed me right here, he would have got one of the most crazy victory royales I've ever seen, but I was able to kill him before he killed me. At least I only killed, like, you know, 2 bots, so it feels even better for this win. Utopia was pretty boring. This is the only real guy I found. I don't even know where he shot me from, but he was able to shoot me. Fell down, I had no mats, and I got killed. Hey bud, this ain't the best spot to heal. My shotgun did absolutely no damage, and that's why I died. You know, I haven't played this game in a long time. A long time. Damage this Hatsune Miku, and she got away. She's important later. dude ran in and I actually hit him for a beefy shot. This is what I want my shotgun to hit for. He tried to go for a clip, but it didn't work and I killed him. Alright, remember that Hatsune Miku damage? Yeah, she's all the way up there, and I don't have a DMR to really fight her. And I start healing, and I probably should have went to build again, but I didn't. Should have fight in the hallway on the skyscraper, nothing too crazy. Just a long shotgun then. Hey, minigun was back today. Not bad. Ah, minigun rover. Don't know what I was thinking here, but I paid price for it. Missed my shotgun shot, but at least I have an AR in my inventory. Sounded like an alien was transmitting that message. Do not loot here when you land, you will get shot at. Almost died fighting this guy, it should not have happened. Trying to get gameplay in with this minigun, it's harder than you think. This one's got the Wingstop grappler, and I'm trying to chase his ass down for it. Now I have the Z-Power. Oh my god, Squid Game! Oh my god, Squid Game, Squid Game! Oh my goodness, Squid Game, Squid Game, Squid Game, Squid Game, Squid Game! You cannot run from my AR bullets. For the first time ever, I'm fighting Fortnite in this 100 drops. Can you believe it? Yeah, but at this point in the game, Core wasn't playing, so I just went up there just to grab the DMR. I didn't want anything else. Well, you can tell this guy waited for me to kill Core so he could come third party. My aim might suck, but at least I love this DMR and it feels satisfying to use. I really hope the DMR stays next season. Is game 69 nice? No. No, it was not. Shadowblade Hope Game 70. I actually went around and looked at some of the secret dialogue through this character. I don't really do this. It doesn't work with her original styles, which I'm kind of sad about. Did the hero training and then got third party and then got absolutely clipped. Huge damage trade here in game 71. Had to disengage it and I just surfed around the map for a little bit. Near the southwest of Brutal Boxcars, I got into a fight. This guy got the wall, and maybe if I would have hit my shotgun shot here, maybe would have won. Game 72 marks a monumental history in this 100 drop series that I do here. I'll explain why at the end. You'll see. After looting from Utopia, if you want to look for a fight, come to Foxy. There's always somebody here, because usually you loot island spawns around this area. Got the cone, and then I pretty much just killed him from there. He tried Supermaning me. Taking a fight on that medallion guy, I really want that medallion. Slowing the footage down, I have no idea how he hit me. Epic, please fix your servers for God's sake. I can't take much more of this longer. Anyway, the hammer AR came back today. It was good to see this AR come back. It's a good AR. Anyway, that last guy I killed on screen pretty much had everything I need to win the game. So let's try and win it here. Fighting on top of the mountain, whoever wins this fight's pretty much going to win the game. Running up the hill up there, I'm pretty much trying to DMR him at this point, you know, tax some health off him so he has to waste his heals. I mean, I got infinite healing, I got a medallion, I can do this all day if I wanted to. Tired and I essentially rushed him. He wasn't ready for it, as you can see. Dude didn't even build once. So yeah, pretty much I picked up the aim and won the game. This is a monumental game because this is the first game I win with Shadowblade Hope in the 100 drop series. Feels pretty good, man. Yeah, I don't want to talk about last game. Another fight happened, that other skin got away. This guy should have not have won, but the damage worked out in his favor. You know how much I had to grind for this style back in Chapter 2, Season 8. Oh, by the way, I got these styles a week before Creative XP became a thing, so that pissed me off. I put blood, sweat, and tears into this skin. Y'all don't know me. Stole this guy's kill, he must be really friggin' mad. He pushed in the circle and I killed him right away. I knew he was mad. Up forward, can I win? Maybe, maybe so, maybe not. I don't know, you'll have to see. It's a 1v1, I killed a bot earlier, but that doesn't matter because you should focus on the 1v1 instead of where my extra kills come from. Majority of the time, this guy just ran. He had the surf cube and everything, so he could do that. Unless this guy had no mats, I don't know why people don't build in the final circle. Like, shouldn't you build? I don't get it. But I still won the game. 8 eliminations. That's all I have to say. Hey, the 100 drops is now more than 3/4 done, and I'm more than 3/4 way through the pain of editing this video. Seriously, editing these videos is a real pain, and a lot of effort goes into these. So if you could subscribe, you know, maybe even like the video, I might have a giveaway coming up. So I would suggest you subscribe and turn on that bell for that giveaway. You know, these bunkers remind me of the Chapter 5 bunkers, the mod benches and everything. You know, people camp down here a lot. You'll be surprised on how much it happens. He exited through the rift, but while we're roaming around, I found this medallion guy over here, who we're build fighting now. Completely lasered this guy out of the sky. Oh my god, man. I've never felt that good doing that. You could tell where the fight went from there. It was the blessing of always winning in Demon's Domain continue this game. Or doesn't. Keep watching. We both pushed each other and then we both got into a build fight. I have the height advantage right now. This was pretty much when build fights in 2019, where it wasn't really box fights, it was just camp height pretty much. So we were getting pretty high and I wanted to use the base boost to get down and reset, but what I didn't realize is what I thought I was on completely on the ground, but when I edited, I wasn't, and I died to fall damage. Utopia was a doozy this game, a lot of fighting. Later on, I went down to the little north house of Foxy Flood game where I found this other guy. He had the Wingstop grappler, so I really wanted to be really aggressive on him. He's in the house, just didn't know where. He came out and hit me for a fat shot, boxed him a little bit, and then killed him. Decided to go and fight Overlord Fire and try to see. The third person was hungry for loot, decided third party to be doing it. I shockwaved back into battle, found him, and he was building a lot, and I edited the stair here to kill him. We are within the endgame, and I'm on top of a mountain with the DMR. Things can't be going better. From on top of the mountain to wood dash down here, and now I'm going in a soccer skin. Maybe it was a real player. I have no idea. But he died. Dude, and I'm cone camping real quick, you know, trying to wait for my rotation until he makes his too. Made my rotation and then he's on the tip of there, so of course he's got to come down sooner or later. He does with the surf cube. Circle was really rough on him. He was getting pushed by Circle and I kept hammering on the damage on him. And how the events played out and the circumstances he was under, I was eventually able to tag him for a decent amount of damage and eventually win the game. Pretty good win if I do say so myself here. Game 78 was recorded on a new day and the pub shotgun came back. I really wanted this gun to come back and it's been the first time it's come back in such a long time, man. Ran to Lone Wolf where I saw two people fighting. I tried getting tags on both of them, but it doesn't end up in a kill. Found myself fighting the medallion guy southeast of Brutal Boxcars. Medallion guy got away, but I found this new guy who has the Wingstop grappler, and I really want that shit. So I'm trying to my absolute hardest to kill him, and I did. Dude had a purple pump too, so now I'm really feeling good about myself. I pushed this guy and everything, and he tried running away with the base boost, but I was able to get under his box and kill him. Medallion guy too, so this game is really set up for me to win. While trying to pick some damage off another guy shot me and two-tapped me with the DMR, man. That thing is not to be messed around with. This game, 79 good? I don't know. Watch. You'll find out if it is or not. Ran over to Robin to grab his Wingstop grappler. Thank God it was in stock or else I would have lost my mind. This thing was so fun before the grappler nerf thing happened. I don't know why they got rid of it. I thought they saw it more as a feature instead of, you know, like a glitch. It was a glitch, but nobody complained about it, so why remove it? Whee! Oh, hello there. A lot of fighting on this mountain. A ton of it, at least. Dude, if you really think you're gonna kill me after me killing you in the fire, you are severely mistaken. And don't think I don't see you over there. Well, we started to fight, and then, like, everybody else came over or something. He even coned me here. Probably should have placed a cone here, because, you know, he could be anywhere. Yeah, my mistake. Probably should have placed a floor here, this guy. Probably would have done that to him. I don't even know what to say. I just should have won the fight, man. My arm tensed up and everything here. I don't know how I lost. 81's a little better. Not by much, but it's still better. RZ Scallywag thinks she could run up in my booty. Why, shoulder. Should have known not to come to this little thing here. You always get attacked by somebody. Bro, what is this username? Holy crap. Build fight on top of the skyscraper here. He eventually comes over on his surfboard. Up on top of the rooftop, missed my shot. You can pretty much guess where this goes to as he comes into my box, and I try and edit his there, but it doesn't work. 82 is even worse. Game 83 is alright, to say the least. A lot of box fighting, I'll say that. There's a ton of box fighting here. This guy wouldn't budge out of his box at all. He ran away, but look at this really cool DMR kill I got on this guy. 3-man build fight near the slurp room. Can't get any better than that. It's been like 2 minutes since I've been on this house, and I'm surprised I have not died yet. Surprised my DMR shot landed on this guy, but he was able to knock my wall off here. Thought I was safe until I got absolutely beamed to 11 health. Of course, he came for me, because that's the reasonable reaction to do when you get someone really low. I don't got many mats, and I just ran out. This is gonna go terribly. Game 84 is a redemption. I mean, it's boring. There's not much to show, but at least I do well in it. He got into the little underneath area of W City, and, well, yeah, I should have died. I don't know how I didn't. Trying to get some tags on these people, lower their health, and maybe even kill them. This build fight doesn't really go anywhere. It was a pretty long-ass build fight, though, if I say the least. Looking by the username, I'm gonna assume this player was a real player, so, yeah, I'm gonna include it. I mean, that's the thing with bots. It's so hard sometimes to tell if what you killed was a real player or a bot, just based on the name. Anyway, ran up on the hill and found this one guy tanking for a shit ton of damage. Got really lucky with the timing. My shotgun was meant to weaken the wall, but nope, I actually shot him instead. 4 kills, but I'm assuming 3 of those are real players, so I feel good about this win. Sat through that entire game there. I commend you for doing that. Not many people can actually sit through 1 minute worth of gameplay unedited. That's that me espresso. Move it up, down, left, right, oh. You know, now that you say it out loud, it sounds cringe. But, you know, all I have is love, so I'm not gonna criticize it. Can't lie to girls for this game. It's actually a pretty damn good game. You know, it would really be a whole lot of nonsense for me not to kill this guy at the end. Found this guy later on in the game, and I 2-tapped him, so he must be feeling lighter as a feather. And eventually when I went up to him, he just stood in the car like I was gonna save him. There's a guy on top of that mountain over there. Hopefully I'm able to give him a taste of what the lobby's gonna feel like. Spraying into this guy's box so he just keeps twiddling his thumbs around his controller, trying to spam build that. Final circle, and this guy was just bad for business, so eventually I had to come down there and just kill him myself so the other guy could get his hands on him. Now, if I could please not fumble this win. You know, I wonder how many things I could have done to kill this person, but I got a really epic shot of the win, so yeah, I mean, it was already over once when I shot that shotgun. Really wish I could have kept this game short and sweet, but I had to show you everything. Today was 4th of July, so I'm wearing my 4th of July loadout today. I mean, it wasn't the 4th, it was the 3rd, but, you know, I wanted to take the 4th of July off, so I just pretend like this is on the 4th of July. I don't work on holidays. I'd rather spend time with my family than be behind a screen the entire time and waste away. While trying to go from an opponent in this building, I got shot from another person from out of nowhere and died. Well, it's game 90 now. We're almost done. And balloons came back on this day. I mean, I didn't use them. There's really no use for them, in my opinion, in the current stage of VR. I don't know why they did it. You know, but it makes the game fun, I guess. You know, you should never really 50-50 like this, but I did anyway, and it paid off. I mean, it was one shot, so he wouldn't kill me. Shortly after, another person came over, and he almost got me here. Pretty low. I couldn't reset the wall in time. I disassociate from the fight, but I found this other guy over here that I challenged. I just want to let y'all know that doing a base boost from this height isn't the best idea. I didn't necessarily kill him or laser him from it, but someone definitely will, and you'll get really mad. Anyway, final circle, 1v1. This guy's being really patient in his boxes, and it's kind of making me mad. You caught that last segment, like that last millisecond, he coned me. He should have took advantage of that, but he didn't, and now I'm at full HP against him. Well, he indeed had Stormtrooper aim, because I was eventually able to take the victory. This one's for you, America. Hey, good day, mate. I'm getting kills over here, mate, and I'm a fucking bloody legend for it. Boy, this guy tried running, but I was able to yeet him out of the sky. But some other pisshead decided to come over and ruin my game for me like a sweat. Please forgive me later for that terrible Australian accent. I don't do these often. Game 93 was pretty quiet. Went to kill the Overlord's fire and saw one guy on the balcony there, and I shot him to death. Now it's the final 4, and 3 of us are here. Doesn't lead anywhere, but now I'm up on this mountain, and it's a 1v1. Found him, and now we're just gonna spray into his box and try and get some bleed through damage. He was very much a boxy boy. Wouldn't really barge out of his boxes that much. Circle started approaching, and I waited outside the little building here and waited for him, but he got me first. He got in a car later on because he thought that would be the smart thing to do. That would really help him, if I'm being honest with you. Storm was approaching. I'm trying not to go in guns blazing. The storm dawned on him. I was able to shoot him and eventually win the game. I should have done the Victory Von Doom emote. You know, his built-in emote. Should have done it. Shooting down on the innocent game 94 feels pretty good, to say the least. Got pretty impatient and used to crypto treat and murder the guy. Left Utopia pretty early and found this Mariah Carey over here. Is in the car. She hit me earlier and doesn't go well. Game 95 was short-lived, I guess. Game 95 I do pretty well, or 97, whoops. See, all this is improvised. I don't really, have a script to say the least, but I edited this guy down and killed him. Yeah, all of this is pretty much off the top of my head. I just look at the clip and I just think of something to say and then I say it. It's just me, my raw thoughts, and the gameplay for you to watch. Chugging in water is not going to do you well. You will get lasered. Well, you know what happens next. Now it's the final 2 and the last player is a bot, unfortunately. I tried to make it a unique kill and just launch him in the storm just to get the win, but it wasn't working out well. Yeah, dude almost killed me. That would have been pretty embarrassing. Well, I just shot him for the win. Anticlimactic, I guess. Bots need to go, man. I'm saying this right now. They just need to go. We're almost done here. I swear, we're almost done. It's game 97, of course. Just 2 bots in Utopia, that was it. Utopia, no real players came here. Went to Brutal Box Cards to go fight the Overlord's Fire, and I legit almost killed this player. Almost. He placed the stair just in time, man. Oh, 5 other people came here, by the way, I'm not kidding. And I'm fighting another Hope. I'm sorry, only I can be the real Hope. But is it real that I'm gonna win this game? Well, no, not really. Hitting all of your DMR shots like this is so satisfying, man. I'm not kidding. I don't think Utopia City is going to be relevant next season, but if it is, standing on top of the roof here is a pretty good idea and way to get kills and farm people, pick people off. Found another person near the edge of Utopia City. She coned me, but I was able to get out and then pretty much sprayed her down for a kill. Decided to try and third party this fight. And while we were all fighting for the medallion, I tried going for this guy, and my pump did a decent amount of damage, but not enough. And it's officially game 100. We've came a long way. Seriously, man, if you made it to this game, I'd like to thank you a crap ton. These videos take so long to make, and if you made it, it helps the watch time, which helps this video get recommended to more people. 100 games doesn't take 2 days to record. It takes about a month for me. So every game you watch and pass by, it's one day made good for me, and one day I feel like I didn't waste my time doing. I'll tell you, it felt really rewarding to end editing this video, as well as also getting to this game while playing. But the game wasn't rewarding itself, because as fighting the last guy, I got shot in the back. And because I was weakened significantly, this man ended the Utopia City 100 drops. So, out of all these 100 games, the question remains is, did I improve at Fortnite while dropping Utopia City 100 times? In the first half of this 100 drops, I had a total eliminations of 244, with my average being 5 rounded up. My total placement was 1,160, while my average was 23rd place, rounded down. In the last half of this 100 drops, I had a total eliminations of 212, with my average being 4 kills per game, rounded down. And my total placement was 1,547. And when it comes out to the average, it's about 30th place, rounded down. So, the answer is no. I did not improve doing this 100 drops, which, I mean, kind of sucks, man. When I did these stats, I was heartbroken, man, even though I didn't improve. But there were some rough games in that last half, so I don't know, man. Maybe I did improve. And my last favorite review for this video is to please subscribe and like. These videos take so much time to make. It was unreal knowing how much time this video took to make. Dropping in 100 times doesn't just happen in 2 days, you know. Probably what I can improve on. And I'll definitely be sure to reply to some of you guys and enjoy that. And I'll see you in the next Dusty Divot 25 drops. See ya! Hello and welcome to my ranked 25 drops of Freaky Fields. If you're wondering why there's no intro, it's because my dumbass deleted the intro clips in the replay files for this, so unfortunately we're just hopping right in. And you heard the first sentence right, this is going to be in ranked. Might make the video more interesting if I just play ranked and get all real players. I don't know. If you're wondering, I start at gold 3 at 38%. So yeah, unfortunately I don't last long here. Probably should have placed the cone. And after a bad first game, I'm at gold 3 at 44%. Let's see if we can keep going. Stayed in Freaky Fields till the cows came home, which is until the storm came. Didn't find anyone until I came across this guy at the gas station, or one of them. Didn't lead anywhere, unfortunately. Barely even engaged in the fight. It didn't come across another person until this one Spartan shot at me. I know this is a problem with the matchmaking, and kind of not even the matchmaking at the same time, because at the time of recording this 25 drops, barely anybody was playing ranked, but they don't put a lot of builders in this mode for some reason. Like, it feels like a lot of these players belong in zero build and not build mode. You'll see it, especially when I send the ranks, you'll see that a lot of people don't belong in that certain rank, or in my matches because they're that low of a rank. It's kind of unfortunate. I kind of wish there was a little more challenge to rank, but maybe that changes with the rank 2.0 that they're coming out with soon. Like, sometimes I'm in Diamond and I kill Unreal players, or they kill me. It's actually kind of crazy. Well, it's the final circle now in a 1 versus 1. He's in the cabin over there, behind me. See what I mean? A lot of these players just don't know how to play. They think hiding in the final circle is going to work. I mean, sometimes it does. Especially staying in the same building where I found and shot at you it's not gonna work. Well, I made it to Platinum 1 on 44%, which is pretty good. Let's see if I can get out of it very soon. I am really sorry, I forgot to hit record on the menu jumping out of the bus, so unfortunately we're starting here now. Just forgot to hit record, happens all the time. Sometimes when I swap out of Fortnite and go to hit record, I think I hit record even though I have to hit the OBS record thing 2 times for it to actually start, so maybe that's why. One guy's over in that bush down there, but another person came behind me and he was able to get the shot off first, or multiple shots. Really thought I boxed him up here, but he went to a side stair, or still down there. Missed my shot here, and unfortunately he got me so low to the point where I was pretty much just one shot with an AR, which is exactly what he did. If you're wondering why I censored his name, it's because I don't allow free promotion on this channel. Pay me and I'll promote your channel or your item or whatever. That's my role. I feel like it's only worth it to put like your channel in your name is if you're on TikTok or Instagram. But I mean, like, why would you promote your Fortnite channel or whatever on your Instagram? Like, but then again, people will promote anything. I mean, literally anything. Anything to grow, right? Dude, just Really weird. Like, why would you promote an Instagram out of all things? Like, TikTok's way better. Also, I don't know if that guy knew what he was doing. For once this season, I actually had courage to go get a bunker, and look what happened. That's why I never go bunkers. It's almost guaranteed throw. Also, how did that guy kill me through my floor? Freaky Fields was quiet. Nothing good happened. No kills. Not even anything interesting. I'm really sorry. I keep forgetting to update, but on Game 6, we are on Plat 2 at 37%. Also, my drop was pretty short. Don't worry. I ran into the festivities later and saw this guy in the cornfield. Yes, I have 7 kills, but all those kills were bots. And I don't know what play I was making here, but I was trying to get away, but didn't happen. Now we're at Plat 3 at 27%. I keep ending the recording before the rank thing pops up. Sorry, it's just habit. End the recording right after, and this guy was popping all these edits on me. Oh, he killed me, but I didn't go down without a fight. As you can see here, unfortunately, my fight just wasn't enough. Literally nobody had Freaky. Actually, left the location on 1 kill, which was a bot. If you were wondering, I was queuing into these games at 1 AM, which is probably explaining the bots. Man, I'm an unk. I thought this crash pad trick would have worked, but it didn't for some reason. I remember, man, that was how everyone got into your box back then. Had to leave and restock. I didn't get a single kill or didn't profit off of that in any sort of way. Made my way to OXR HQ where I saw one guy on top of the HQ here. And then this Poppy Playtime skin, I forget what his name is, started challenging us. He didn't land a single shot on me until this one, where I kinda wasn't even shooting back that most. Eventually, I got so sick of his ass that I went over there to deal with him myself and killed him. Came back to fight the Bright Bomber that was originally fighting. He gave up a challenge a little bit. Unfortunately, his challenge was way too much, and in the end, I went down. After that game, we are now in Diamond 1, and I fought this Juice World over here that was in Diamond 2. I'm not sure if this guy is real or not, I have no idea, but I'm still gonna include the kill. Running to the farmhouse was a terrible mistake. Remember in the beginning how I said like I'd get matched with higher tier players? Well, there's one right there. And here's another one that came that should know not to jump in people's boxes, especially if you have aim like me or this guy. Barely had any time to heal, and yeah, this guy killed me. And I'll give you a minute to guess what rank he was. Go on. Write a guess in the comments. Yeah. Unreal. Killed another person here. Struggled to kill him. I don't know how he's in Diamond. I don't get the ranking system sometimes. It wasn't long until I got attacked by another person that heard the commotion and decided to run over. Trying to make sure I'm covered while trying to take the choice so he doesn't shoot me, but it's not going well. I swear, I'm never using the sweeper after this game. I swear, man. The fact was, he wasn't even one to kill me. This guy killed me. Different guy. I didn't quite get the drop game 11, and I went to go kill this guy, and my aim was really off, so there was really no chance of winning. Nobody in Freaky game 12, so I left. Man, these lobbies are so dead. Sometimes you just find nobody. Finally found someone in the Halloween biome, and the Wrecker Revolver isn't too good. I wish I ran a Sentinel for these drops, but I didn't. And also, how was a gold in my lobby? Another person came later in third party, or would it be third partying? I don't know. He ran over there, and I shot at him. Got 1 damage on him. Once he realized his hiding wasn't gonna work, he eventually tried challenging me. I killed him. Not long before I had to start putting bullets in another person. Okay, this guy looks like he's gonna be an Unreal player. I have no idea. Also, is that simple edit? Really should have been using a Sentinel, not a Wrecker. I don't know what compelled me to use a Wrecker this season. Hey, look, I remembered to not cut the recording before the rank thing pop up, and I was almost at 69%. Found the purple stinger in the Freaky Fields haunted house. Pretty cool. Ran over to the outpost near Freaky Fields, north, and yeah, I got outfitted for damage. Yeah, I really should have been using a Sentinel. I don't keep hammering home this point, but that's what gets me killed a lot, is me just running the Wrecker instead of the Sentinel. I thought the Wrecker was just better. Turns out it really wasn't. Well, it's better in zero build, but it's not better in build mode, so... Looted and left Freaky Fields. Part of me really thinks I should have ran the Precision SMG over any of the other ARs, but, you know, I didn't. Eventually caught up to him, he started surfing minis when I killed him. Remember, I don't allow free promotion on this channel. He got the wall, ran into my box, pumped him for a good amount of damage, but wasn't enough. Hey, I went up 10% though. I'll take it. Freaky was completely hectic game 15. Killed this guy when he was running for his life. Found a frozen seed A in the back of the barn when I killed him and gunned him down. Nobody will find the body. And unfortunately, nobody will find my body. Went up 7% and died by an Unreal player because matchmaking sucks. So we're playing the cornfield game. Let's see who wins this. He got the first shot off, unfortunately for me. Well, he wasn't that good. He might have got the first shot on me, but I was gonna get the last lap because I absolutely clipped his ass here. Or kinda did. Found this guy running away. I killed him. Went to click my shift, but accidentally hit my emote button when the guy shot me, and yeah. Yeah, I would love to rebind some of my binds, but other ones are way too important to bind. Nobody wanted to get freaky in Freaky Feels game 17. After claiming the POI, some guy came over and shot at me, and he's ramping over to me now. Hit him once for 69 damage. Yeah, I really should have been running the Valor Precision SMG this entire time. Holy shit. I'm talking in the terms of an AR. For some reason, every other hipfire AR just did not hit anything, which is really weird. If you're wondering, I am at Diamond 2 at 21% after game 17, so let's see if I can get to Diamond 3. Of course the goal is to get to Unreal, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't think that's happening. I had bigger fish to fry. Now we're in the top 10 and I gave this guy a good sneak attack. I eventually ran over with my little legs and eventually took out my shotgun and pumped him. There was a guy on top of the mountain that shot at me too, so now I'm kind of stuck here. Zone started coming and I was going down with it. Epic. Please explain to me how this guy is able to hit me up there when I'm not even up there. Left Freaky Fields. It was lonely. Ran to Utopia where I found this absolutely fucking annoying player. Literally made like 20 boxes and would never come out of any of them. He would just hold his wall. It was so fucking annoying. Eventually I faked leaving to try and get this guy out of his box, and it did work, but I didn't get a lot of damage off of him. Storm came and we had to go, and unfortunately I fell victim to a really annoying playstyle. It's actually hilarious. I went up 1%. Finally came to my senses and started using the Sentinel over the Wrecker. Too bad it's like 6 years late instead of what should be at start. And I killed this alien guy that was just running around. I thought this guy was panicking so badly. Up on the hill fighting this guy down there by the weather station. Unfortunately, when I went to go push the triangle, I was in the triangle, so I went to the phase mode and died because of it. Nobody landed Freaky. This guy really stood no chance. I mean, like, really no chance. He didn't get one shot on me at all. Didn't find any action until top 9 at range of rest. Took a load of damage here, and then, yeah, got teamed by 2 people. No chance to win. Somehow not Diamond 3, but I went up 19%, which, you know, I'd really like to see. And now we're no longer in ranked. I'm not kidding. I was getting in 10-minute queues, and at one point I just said, yeah, it's not really worth it anymore. I mean, the worst part is that now majority of my lobbies are bots, which makes it for really unfun games in my opinion. I will say and scream it from the mountaintop again. I think Fortnite games are more fun when it's all real players and not 80-60% AI. I feel like Fortnite's just handing me free wins and free kills just so I keep playing. Like, that's not fun. I don't feel like I accomplish anything when I win. I mean, I feel way more rewarded when I win a ranked game versus a pub game, you know, because it's real players and it's not just fight bots for 3 minutes and then fight a real player. Hey, it's the final game of the video. Let's see if I win, finally. I know you haven't seen a win since game 2, and I'm honestly upset about that too. Maybe I should have swapped my playstyle a lot. You know, I'd really like my final game to be entertaining, not fight bots and then finally find a real player, like the couple other games. Started chasing a guy running toward the train. He was right there, and this glitch pisses me off, man, so much. They should really remove the swap delay on the broom and any other gun in your inventory and make it a lot more fun to use. The broom just feels really choppy to use now. I'm not a fan of it anymore. Leave it to Fortnite to ruin a really good item. Well, I missed my shot, and that crucial mistake made it my final moments of living. Well, after all is said and done, how well did I do in these ranked 25 Freaky Fields drops? Throughout this entire 25 drops, I had a total kills of 55 with an average of 2 kills per game. And with the placement, I had a total of 512 with an average placement of 20th place with a win rate of 4%. In the end, I didn't do too bad, I would say, so myself. Like, I did alright, definitely room to improve, but, you know, that's the point of Fortnite, to get better at the game. And with that, I would like to thank you so much for watching. I really like doing these videos, so if you could subscribe and like, I'd really appreciate it. Like, you don't know how much I'll appreciate it. And, well, I'll send you off. Hopefully I can get my next 100 drops out soon. And with that, I'm gonna say goodbye. Goodbye.